when we last left off, our intrepid heroes made it into Copperdelve. With a great expenditure of resources and blood, the party was able to forge through this enormous, possibly ancient starwood tree outside the city into the old vaults and galleries in the King's High Road, where they were opposed by a tremendous defensive force. But they managed to overcome it with great help from absolutely assassinating the leader of the dwarves or ghostly dwarves defenses in the first turn before she got an action at all, which was, nice.
Should have had some resistance against Radiant Ghost.
Yeah, being vulnerable Radiant really did not help her in that situation.
Yeah, I will say this though. It's like prepping for something, for a situation where you know, like, okay, we know they're weak against this. Maybe we'll bring something extra just in case. It's actually really good. It's like
Yeah.
thinking ahead.
Admittedly, I did blow like my biggest belt to do this.
Yeah,
Yep.
you did blow a whole dawn, but that spell
The
really
biggie
paid
magic
for
item.
itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure did.
Yep.
Really wishing I had snagged that sword, gotten the sword from my sister, because boy, a sword that flings radiant waves would be really
Would have been
nice.
great down here.
But she's
Yeah,
kinda,
to be fair, she's
I think
probably
she
using
needs
it.
Probably
it.
using it pretty
She's
well.
probably I think she needs the magic weapon.
Maybe. But yeah, we rejoin our heroes in the aftermath of this tremendous high-flying battle on the King's High Road. You have just pushed through the gates of the city, entered the place properly now. You've had the opportunity to take a short rest. You are bloody and beaten from your experience. In fact, let me go grab your tokens that you can administer your healing as needed. Because some of you, especially your NPC friendos, are quite badly hurt.
Some of them are, yeah.
Just a couple. Also, you have one whole bony boy left against all odds.
Hell yeah, he did work too.
They were surprisingly heroic.
That
Did
bony
like
boy,
28 damage to the.
yeah, he hit the boss
big boy.
repeatedly for maximum damage.
Alright, well this acolyte's gonna go back up to like 2 spells.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Ah,
Oh,
Oop.
everyone's got launched. There we go. Okay, hold on a
they
second.
sure did.
Wee.
Okay.
Okay. There are your tokens.
Alright, let's see. Go back up to 2 spells. That's like 50 hit points.
And it's a short rest. Then remember, any dice of healing is
I just
maximized. So
spend 2 hit dice and get all my hit points back. Hooray!
Guess I
I'm
could probably
fine. My
spend
Amara is fine. Lycia is not though. Jesus.
Yeah, she probably needs to roll all of her hit dice just to get back up.
She took a.
Should she need all of them? They're all max.
Yes, she gets maximized. Although.
yeah.
She is
Yeah,
also at
hers are
5 hit
D8s.
points. But yeah.
Yeah.
How many are there?
Oh, that didn't mean to
8.
hit. Okay, that button just rolls every. That
5
does all
times
of
8
them.
is
Okay.
40. Isn't it?
What's her con mod?
She's only got 30 hit points maximum.
Yeah,
Okay,
what's her
so-
con mod?
Does she have a positive con?
None.
Okay.
Then.
So let's see, 8, 16,
So to get
4,
25 hit
30.
points, she needs. I guess just
She
have her
needs, like,
spend
3
3
hit
hit dice, and she'll be at
3.
29.
3.
So she has 2 out of 5 hit dice remaining.
Okay.
Add that in for her. Alright, and luckily Caleb and Lorna don't need to spend any hit dice.
Yeah.
They simply consumed spell slots to stay alive. Alright, so beyond the doors that you have gone through is a tremendous promenade. what one might consider a gallery in a normal castle, but writ to almost comedically large size down here. Enormous marble pillars support a high-flying ceiling, though all of you are able to notice that there's a disconcerting number of spider webs here, far, far larger than any normal-sized creature could ever hope to weave. And many hang down from the ceiling, and several have skeletons suspended from them, some of which look more recent than others. Florette will grimace at that and look away. The first expedition I brought with me, I assume.
Oof.
Likely so.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear it.
But are these webs just monstrous spider size, or we have to be worried about those actual spiders of Lang?
I do not know. I've never seen a
Spiders,
spider laying.
the spider. Wonder what they look like.
So is it like just one path like forward right now, or is it like actually like branching off like you have it on this map here?
Yep, there are 3 major thoroughfares that you can see leading out from here. Do any of you speak Dwarven by chance, or have comprehend languages on tap?
Dwarven.
I have
Uh,
comprehend languages.
All right. Well, if
I
you're willing
could
to spend
have
10 minutes
guessed.
to get that up, then you can read the street signs.
I
What
don't
language,
do
sorry?
it.
Dwarven.
No.
Dwarf.
All right. So, the western road leads to the Temple District. The eastern road appears to lead towards the Nevrakian Arch. And to the north is the palace, and you can see the tremendous steps leading up to that vaunted seat of governance. There seems to be a light coming from within the palace keep itself, though it's some distance away from you now.
You
Would someone
explain that.
religion-minded know whether an artifact would have to be in the temple district, or as it's the biggest deal, would it be in the palace?
So
I
when you
guess
say a light,
what's our
do you mean
priority here?
do you
Or the
mean like
first priority, anyway.
do you mean like a firelight or like
A glow.
Yeah, you can see like flickering firelights in its many windows.
Well,
Alright.
the temple would contain the religious artifacts, which in our case would be Candorite. But also everything else for any sub. Even if it's dominant, there always is one minor.
Well, my bet was
So-
always either the temple district or the actual castle itself, or keep,
What's
I
the
suppose.
Nevrakian Ark, though?
Good question.
Would that be like a history
Where
roll, maybe?
Do we know where, like, the Nevrak Keep got its name? Or Nevrak Hold got its name?
I think all of you would probably be aware that it's named after the Nevrok clan of dwarves.
Yeah. Would there? Could we roll history to see if like the Nevrak Ark was ever mentioned in like the whole?
Sure. It'll be a pretty high DC, but you can roll it.
Okay.
Not even going to bother rolling it for Inah, she's not native.
Yeah, I've
15.
got -1.
Well,
Probably
not
high enough,
familiar.
but-
I ain't got shit.
No. Aside from its connection to the clans of Nevrak, you don't really have any cultural reference for a Nevrakian arch.
Could be related to the modern day castle. Maybe their ancestors.
Or the archway leading to, the Nevrakian tunnels or Nevrak itself. That's why they haven't,
I mean, yeah,
I
I
think
don't
they
know
said
how.
it. I think it said it was sealed off, or
I don't
remember
know
Yeah,
how
something like
old
that.
Nevrak Hold itself is, but it could have been a roadway there.
Nope.
Long time
Still,
ago.
that leaves us with two choices then: the keep itself
Yeah.
or the temple district. I imagine
Go
the
with it.
keep has that leader,
But
Lemon,
wait.
I think it was.
The temple, unless it has been desecrated, still be sanctified.
Possibly.
Yeah, it might be worth looking into.
Yeah, Kandorn even the ghosts were devout. So the faith in Kandorn hasn't left.
So you think we should try our hand at the temple district first then?
I think we should check the temple district indeed.
At the very least, if it turns out to be a bust, they'll still have like records and stuff, and they might even have some useful bits and bobs hanging around to beat up ghosties with.
This is true.
It's a Kandorite place. There should be a lot of info.
Oh yeah, I imagine like records all the way down.
Then our destination is set. Everyone ready?
What's a good old streetwise check?
For finding your way through the city here, I would allow investigation, survival, or history.
Mind if I crank at it with survival 8?
I can assist.
Yeah, sounds good.
Eh,
Woof.
I'll
let's see
I'll
here.
inspo it, you know.
That's
There
what
we
you
go, a
should do.
crit.
Nice.
All right,
Oh, God.
subterranean discovery.
Sweet.
Oh boy.
So the party takes off in this direction.
A lot of branching
And
here.
as you head along a winding set of streets, you're able to find alleys and side roads that keep you off the main thoroughfare where most of the ghosts are treading. But that's never where all of them are. There's no organizing principle for a defense anymore. You successfully assassinated that spirit. And so there are many spirits simply wandering the town now, disorganized, confused. You eventually come across one of them. An elderly woman, perhaps? The beard makes it hard to tell, especially under all those ragged, soggy robes. But the creature looks up at you with ancient, ghastly eyes. Alms! Alms for the poor! Alms!
Oh, sure thing, buddy. Let's see here. As opposed to silver, I will give him silver in copper because we're in Copperdelve, and also because I don't want to put silver in someone's hands if they might be a spooky undead.
Yeah. You put them in such as it is. The coins physically fall through, but the spirit doesn't seem to notice. Oh, bless you! Bless you! Oh, this flood
Oh,
is
bless
truly
you.
terrible. But it is good to see kindness prevails. Gandalf keep you.
Oh, all the gods keep you in turn. Tell me, we've been absent for quite some time. Is there any interesting news you might be able to share?
Oh, all there is to talk of these days, it seems, is the flooding. How terrible it is, but... Oh, the king's new advisors promised an end to it all. Oh, yes, I'm sure
Uh,
that soon all things will be mended.
and
All
would that
things
be
will be mended.
Alamon?
Yes, yes, oh, you've heard of her.
Yes, we heard their name passing around. Where did they come from?
Oh, I don't know. The spirit glances around as if to ensure no one else is looking, and indeed there are
Sure,
no
I'll give him a
other
little
ghosts.
conspiratory wink and drop another couple coppers through his hands.
Yeah, all right. Spirit nods at that. The miners down below. They broke into old caverns recently. Yes. I hear they brought up a person contained in amber. They
Amber?
called it an Alamarn. I think our new advisor may be a truly ancient sage. Oh, truly we are blessed to have such a divine being guiding us.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you for the information.
Oh, thank you. I will to feed my 3 cats with this today, and me.
Excellent.
The ghost tucks the coins it thinks it possesses into its robes and shuffles off, and as it does so, you see 3 large shapes ahead on the road. Tremendous lion-like shadows. They look down at you and then peel off. Their ambush ahead, disarmed by your kindness.
His cats. You know what? Is there anything? Hell, we've got cat folk around here. Is anyone hiding some nip?
Samira will glance around. No?
Go on, leave him a pinch.
She pouts a little bit, but she will take some nip out from her herbalism kit and leave it with the coppers.
And give them a good old rub before we continue on.
Out of character. Of course, Sammy has that in her bag. Of course.
Of course, so
It's
why
an
wouldn't she?
important part of every
Yeah.
herbalism kit, don't you know?
Yeah, especially if you're a cat folk.
Yeah. Right. Of course.
Mhm.
Super important.
Yeah.
It would be like a kobold walking around without dragon grass. I mean, frankly, you can't trust a kobold that doesn't have dragon grass.
That's true. If they aren't holding, it means their hands are empty for mischief.
Indeed, that's like a Canadian that's not holding a cup of Tim Hortons.
No, that just means they're on the way to a Tim Hortons. You just know where they're going. They're too nice to be plotting.
Unless they're from Quebec.
or until they're at war. Then it's all then everything goes out the window.
Then you get a little silly and just climb into the enemy's trenches and cough all their dog tags.
They're called Geneva suggestions, and it's not a war crime the first time.
Yeah, it's not a war crime until you've done it, and then it gets put into the Geneva Convention.
Yeah.
It's only a crime if you get caught.
It's only a crime if the UN convict you. Anyway. So, you guys still have water breathing up, I believe. Yes.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah, should.
We have it for 24 hours.
Then the rest of the trip is pretty effortless for you guys. Once you bypass Cat Alleyway, you are able to submerge yourself through a section of the flooded city to avoid the thoroughfare and come up on the other side in a tremendous plaza. This appears to have 3 temples, not just one. To the north, you
Oh.
can see a huge statue of Kandarn in his guise as the god of knowledge, clad in great black robes, holding up the light of knowledge in one hand and a stack of tomes in the other. To the south is a statue of a truly huge, muscular, probably salamander man or a dragon. It's hard to say. He has horns but no wings. He's carrying a tremendous hammer. And to the west is the unmistakable form of Mithras. In this case, not catfolk, but clearly quite human. goddess, but her figure stands out, certainly. She is topless here, bare-breasted, with a staff in one hand and a child crooked under the other.
They always pay such great attention to her honkers.
Oh, that's a special thing that actually happens if she's in the presence of something with bigger tits, be it person, statue, etc. She literally like fills out more space.
Whoa.
Is that a
Yes, that's
complex
an
she
actual thing.
has?
I don't know if it's either a complex or just a way that she works. I've never been rude enough to ask, if I'm entirely honest, and I know that's wild coming from me, but it's really hard to ask the mummest person you've ever met why their titties grow big.
I think it's pretty cool.
I
Oh, yeah, it's
She's the
awesome.
I
representa-
get.
she's the representation, like the visual representation of fertility. So if you make something more with more fertile figure, she automatically ones up it.
Yeah, I
Because
don't
she's
I don't
supposed
know
to.
if that's a complex or just a part of her being a god. Again, it would be really weird to ask anyone I know that.
I
Yeah.
figured it was just her nature.
Maybe. That said, always strange seeing a statue of her without the cat features and also with her tits out.
Yeah, I did not expect a statue with those out.
I mean, it's fantastic, like some genuinely
Yeah.
glorious art.
Well, here's the thing, all those that are, divinely attuned, can we sense if there's places hollowed somehow? Or
The plaza
they're
itself?
divine?
No, probably not.
Florette will shake her head. I sense no hallowing here. As this place was ever holy, and that has been stripped away long ago.
Okay. So 3 temples, Kandar, Mithras, and I'm unsure of that one.
I'm
Vulcanus?
gonna go ahead and say probably Vulcanus.
Likely a good bet.
So, Kandar first then, since just the most that we have on the knowledge.
Do these statues have like plaques or any form of writing on them?
Nope.
Why would they need when you knew who the hell they were?
Because a plaque can signify more importance? Or-
Statues very often have some kind of engraving or placard. It's actually kind of uncommon not to have something like.
Yeah, but was it uncommon back then?
Surely badonkers like those speak for themselves louder than any word could ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to mention say. It's back then. It was a
Yeah,
while ago.
I'm fairly sure that's the reason there's no placard on the Manda. That's just their representation of Kandan. Wouldn't that be right, Roz?
She nods. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely him, and I agree with Amara. That's probably Vulcanus down south.
Right. Makes sense.
Right then. So, which one first?
Well, we're
Let's
looking
go.
for the volcanic forge, so
Yeah. Let's Vulcan
Vulcanus
up.
Yeah.
Well, I
first?
would say this: if it's hidden, who better to keep the secret?
True.
Well,
but
that's
at
the one.
very-
That's definitely the one to go to next.
Yeah. Like if it isn't in the obvious place, then it is being secreted, or it's in like the dead ass center of the palace, and that's scary. And
See.
no, Sammy, if she doesn't walk around with the honkers out because people kept like tripping over and hurting themselves.
She will glance up at the statue again, just sort of nod. That makes sense.
Like they're glorious like that. Now imagine them in motion.
It is too early in the day for that.
Fair.
She will give you a grin and honk a titty. Yeah. A lot of you can step up towards the sanctum of the forge. There are a number of ghosts about here, but they are as yet disorganized. They notice your presence, but do not attack, though you definitely notice several of them staring at you. Still, none challenge you all the way up the stairs of this massive Greek-like temple, and you are able to step inside. Immediately, you are confronted with a tremendous brazier, 20 feet across at least, and it is still blazing with what must be an ever-burning flame. Much of the interior of this temple has been washed away by the flooding. You see little furniture, and what remains is smashed stonework against the far western side. Still, all,
So smashed against the western side.
Oh,
yeah,
So the flooding was eastwards.
that would make sense.
Let's see, which is west and
This
this
way
map.
is west, that's east, north, south.
So the Nemrakian
Yeah, the
arch.
Navrakian Arch is where the flood came through.
Yeah, because
And then
if stuff's against
presumably
the flood went this
the
way because if it's pushed against the west side.
yeah, and then presumably when that flood then trickled down, it did so towards the south where it's deeper, aka the flooded city in the Great Hollow.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I
Oh.
pulled out a silver coin and I'm gonna flick it into the brazier. Remember, we've just walked into a blaze of worship.
Yeah,
I do too.
I will toss a silver coin into it.
Might as well.
Sure.
For the act of godliness.
Again,
The others of your group will follow suit. Roz will, after a moment, toss in a whole gold coin.
makes sense. Or is that just because you're out of walking around money?
No, I'm definitely the most pious person here. What do you mean? She says as she tucks away her tiny coin purse with no silver in it.
Fair enough.
Just sad goat in the back.
Roz will go over and just give Zana a hug. I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
No worries. His piety is individually because we're different. You're the most pious Canaanite of
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think I'm actually very bad, but I try my best. So
I'm pretty sure that makes you the best, Kanaran.
just look as I know. If
Bestest.
I were no, like B, if she was a Canaanite, no, sorry, if she was a Canaanite, like hands down would have been chosen champion, like straight out of the bag.
Oh,
She is pretty friend-shaped, it's true.
Yeah, the Canara would really like to meet her one day.
I'd really love to meet her too.
I'm sure she'd love to come and give you a squeeze.
Aw.
As you are talking, you know that there is another statue of your, or rather the temple's patron, presumably of Vulcanus. This time, rather than holding up his hammer aloft, the salamander-shaped man is holding it with the head down between his feet, both hands grasping the haft. And as the last of these coins flickers into the brazier, the door behind you begins to close, and the hammer in his hand rotates, as if it was controlling some hidden gears to the door.
Huh.
What do?
Interesting.
Oh.
Let's see here. I guess I'm just gonna see if there's fucking anything else out of the ordinary in this place. Or is there anything encroaching on us? Is an opening appearing somewhere? Does it look like there is a mechanism that should be there that's now gone?
Sure, make it. I'd say that's probably an investigation check.
Okay. Not my specialty, but might be someone else's.
Yeah,
Fucking,
it's pretty good.
I mean, raw dog at an 18. I'll be happy with that.
I can guidance that and see if it.
Clearly,
with a
there are
20.
dragons around.
I don't. Let's not. I only get that one guidance, don't I?
No,
Oh, right. It's
that-
not.
yeah.
Right. Yep. Sorry, that fucking changed
Because
again.
people
Alright,
like
yeah,
got
sure.
got uppity about it. Like, you
20.
can't have it just for once per day. I need
Yeah.
it multiple times.
I need it on every
like-
check I
I
make
really-
ever. What do you mean?
Yeah, I was like, I really liked that because that literally just made me go, I don't
At the
know if I
very
want to use it. I
least-
rolled pretty
I don't
high, and I might
know.
need that guidance later. But yeah, no,
I think
don't care
I
then.
think the once per
20.
short rest is a good
Yeah.
Yeah,
good balance.
when the shortest is 10 minutes and not,
Yeah,
6 fucking hours.
exactly.
Yeah, I think once per long rest is way too
Way too harsh.
restrictive.
Yeah.
Once every 10 minutes though, that's fine. Anyway,
Yeah.
For now, you notice that there you can just feel it under your feet. There's a chain going between the hammer on the statue and the doors, and there's some sort of mechanism in this brazier, but that's probably magical in nature. Though the flame itself isn't hot, it's just a continual flame spell enlarged to fill its space. There are runes all inside the bowl that are not part of that spell, and only now as you've thrown these coins in do they begin to become visible. It's like a chant, perhaps, or a prayer.
If
It's
it's
all
broken,
in
does that mean it's in
celestial rather than dwarven.
damn, I was
I
hoping
can
Draconic. You
actually
read that, though, can't you?
that. Wait, no, I can't read it, but I
No,
I
you
can read it because of
comprehend.
comprehend. But I can also speak it
Sweet.
if we want.
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. It seems like a chant, and it does always sound pretty anyway, so I'm always happy to hear it.
Sure, I'll
Yeah,
try it.
and if I remember correctly, old speak was not drenched in metaphors and idioms like
Yeah.
it has been now.
Here you go. You can have some thaumaturgy.
Whoa.
All right.
Thaumaturgy.
We will attempt to
Hold
speak
that
the.
thought a second. Since you're interacting with this bee, would you give me a history check?
Sure. Is this assistable? Can anybody give me assistance with this?
I don't think so because we can't read
I think
Celestial.
thaumaturgy is your assistance.
Hold on a second. let
Also,
me see
Scout,
here.
you can't put thaumaturgy on a different person.
What?
It's your voice.
Not the voice thing.
Bold. Well, I can still, do some drastic flameage moving. I can ante up the area.
Right, but this isn't like
You're right. I
thaumaturgy
can't
for
do
that.
her. I
This-
can't do her voice. Yeah.
No. I'm saying like this isn't like thaumaturgy wouldn't assist her because I think Savin's asking a history check for like the runes that she's reading.
Oh,
Yeah.
history. I thought it was like some kind of performance healing.
No. I don't think anyone else here reads Celestial except Roz, and she can't speak. Or rather,
Oh, good.
she
I didn't need it.
doesn't have history. Okay, well that's
I will
good.
guidance though.
Just roll an 18.
Fucking well done, Bimbo.
Good job.
Yeah.
19.
All right. You start reading this chant here, and you're pretty sure that's what it is, some sort of liturgical inscription. But something about it seems off to you. You know enough about Saracena and the conflicts of the past between her and the Senetraean pantheon. The Primordials didn't use the Celestial language, and they had Primordial, and that's their liturgical
Yeah.
language. This being Celestial is strange, like it was added after the fact.
B will pause midway through, but slow down as she's coming to that realization. But I think she'd keep going.
Unless she tells what the fuck is going on.
All right. You continue the chant. It is a celestial invocation. No specific god is named in it, but it does invoke flame, purifying, cauterizing flame. And as you continue, the statue ahead, its hammer finally comes to its final position. The doors behind you seal, and you hear a tremendous shriek rip through the room as several ghostly creatures begin to pull themselves from the walls with madness plain in their eyes. Give me a moment to grab a map.
Did my internet die or?
It was delayed
No.
saving to get
Nope.
a map.
Grabbing a minute.
Oh, okay, cool. I was
You're good.
just closed my eyes. I was like, how long
You're
did I
still
close
awake?
my eyes? Yeah, how long did I close my eyes?
Is the session over? Oh God.
Oh no. I haven't been moved to gay baby jail. It should be alright.
Did I pull it back?
Alright.
Oh, dang.
Guys. Move yourselves wherever you'd like to be. You have a few moments to react before the spirits can get into fighting position.
Or I don't want to be in the middle of the flame brazier.
Yeah, I mean, presumably not, but Roz might. She's fire resistant. You just hang out in there. It
Yeah,
is,
but
for
it's
the
not
record,
much.
again, a continual flame spell, so it is actually
honestly,
harmless.
that's probably fine. Yeah.
You're right,
Standard
yeah,
that
yeah.
shit. Hell yeah.
Just roll in there, get cover.
You said they were coming from the north?
They're coming from all around you, pretty much.
Oh, scheiße.
In this case, I think I'm going to do that and that then. So I've got a Sammy behind me and I'm playing guard for the Eastern.
Kayla, move to here, I guess.
And I'll put a Taeleer there. What about the people who control all of the Isnads?
I moved to Caleb to where he's supposed to be.
I don't remember who else has everyone else. LD, Fluoret,
Yeah.
Lisha.
None of us have LD. That's Savin.
Ah,
Lisha
yeah.
is Kina.
Oh, sorry.
Now, if I have a few
Well,
moments, we can
isn't
get
this a shiny place?
a bless off.
Yeah, you guys can get a preparatory spell off.
Preparatory spell? Me? Well, you know what,
Or-
actually.
You can ready an attack to shoot.
Oh,
the
wait, no, I
ghost.
don't have any spell slots. What am I talking about? I don't have any spells. I spent it
Spell
all on
slots.
silvery bars.
Yeah, I
Silvery
mean,
bars.
to be
I have
fair,
no silvery barbs.
that
It was a
kept
good use of those.
people alive,
I have no silvery barbs
of course.
anymore.
Yeah,
Good job,
you
Ross.
don't-
Good job.
Hey, at least those that have that's not gonna do spells, they can just ranged attacks ready up.
Do not abuse my kindness, please.
I will not abuse
Just
your kindness.
joking. But anyway, so the scroll of spells, blast goes off.
Lorna continues to go on the same initiative as B
I mean,
Hey,
that's
makes it
just
easy for
for
handy.
the third time in a row.
Oh, Dangus.
I think I effectively share the same. No, I do not. Okay. Yep. Do not share the same initiative for me.
Okay.
Right, everyone on the board?
Bless. Who's...
Let's see here. Bless that one, and one of these two.
Probably
Um,
Amara, since B does saving throw spells mostly.
Yeah, the Amara can do
Wait,
her.
I do. I
Well, that's right. You have
do it.
Shadow Bar,
Yeah.
Shadow Blade now. Your build has changed so much this whole campaign. It's just fucking...
Yeah.
It's yeah,
It's
so
very
hard to-
inconsistent.
It's like
But interesting.
they keep unleashing new cool things.
Yeah. Oh right. Would the what does the what's called the Arcane Trickster mages have access to spells?
They have access to wizard spells, but
Okay. Do they? No, they don't have arcane blast and shit like that. Was it? Or
no.
shadowy wisp?
Wrong.
No.
No, the new starry to whatever the fuck. That's a bard and
Bard
druid
Druid.
spell. They actually get something unique that's not just also on the wizards list. Amazing.
Yeah,
Holy
so
shit,
me and
that's
Sammy
a
have
fucking-
taken that now.
Yep. All right. So who's getting the bless? Amara, Sammy, B.
Inah, because she double taps.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So Amara, Inah, B. All have bless. Cool. All right. So Zana more or less instinctively throws a bless up, just as a spectral soul lunges from the... Hi, Scow. You got blessed too.
Yep, I saw it. Sorry, I was just muted there, and I was like, shit, I lapsed. I'm good.
All right. And you're getting attacked too, so...
Lame. How dare they? Miss.
All right. Lycia. What you gonna do, Kina?
Oh. Oh wow. Oh, she gets to go. Oh, she gets to go first.
Yes.
She doesn't have a magic weapon. Oh wait, she
All
does.
these guys'
Wait.
weapons are silvered, so they have that going for them.
Oh, okay, that's good. This character only has a staff, a sling, and can shoot ice knives. Apparently.
I remember the sling still has the fucking stones.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's got a thingamajig. Right. That ranged cantrip is what's fired off on the sling bullets. Okay, yeah. So she's gonna she's already been downed once, so she's gonna move back and she's gonna fling a bullet at this guy.
Makes
here.
sense. Thump.
Oh, tits.
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Nice.
All radiant.
All right. A spectral soul. Let's see. You are hunting life. You don't really even notice, Mr. Skellington. Amara. Whap.
Oh no. Well, that'll hit.
Save versus
I will-
grapple.
Oh, well, I'm going to uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
That?
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's what's up. Uncanny dodge it, so I'll take half. So that's 6. And a strength or dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
fine.
you manage to wriggle away from this creature's grasp as a warrior slips by and goes after Sammy. Thrust and miss. Sammy time. Some kind of mute.
Yep. Fuck. Which one was easier to hit? Was it the warrior or the soul?
The souls by far.
Okay. In which case, there's not really a good position that doesn't make her like super vulnerable. So I guess she's gonna focus the warrior anyway.
Makes sense.
Stab out. Fucking focus
Oh.
him real good.
Alright, well, that'll certainly hit.
That is all radiant
15,
damage.
so that's like 30, effectively. Ow.
I forget. Does she still have sneak attack, or is she like go completely?
No,
Wait, she
she's
never had
full.
sneak attack, right?
Oh, she's only ever had Rogue 1, so she never made it to.
Right.
No, she does have sneak attack.
Yeah, she does, if you want to
It
roll
just
an
was
extra.
unticked.
Oh, tits.
Yeah. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
So next.
Sammy
so an
almost
extra
obliterates
20.
this guy. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? And
job.
since it was a crit, let's grab a little chicken dragon. And just. Make that a
Alright.
real good smite.
Yeah, Sammy almost one-shots a warrior.
Oh, so close!
Good try. Good
So
try.
50
Jesus.
radiant and 8.
An 8 cold, yeah.
fucking- Yeah.
Alright, this warrior is going to come over and try and pierce poor Roz. Well, that'll do.
But could you not?
No, they really don't like Roz very much. Sorry.
Oh.
Let's see. On a hit, con save versus exhaustion. Hit. Okay, she's fine. That's good. That shit is going to add up. Amara.
Yeah, it will.
I'm going. She's wait. No, wait. She's got reach. She's gonna stab this one because it's almost dead.
Makes
And
sense.
going to try and kill
Yeah.
that one.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's a
Damn it!
miss.
Yeah, that will unfortunately miss.
God damn
What a
all these
shame,
too.
too.
Look at
all
all
of these
those
fucking
numbies.
ghost dwarves and their stupid high ACs.
If you had hit this one, the 6 would have gone over to that.
Yeah, 6 wouldn't have killed it, though, so I mean, eh. Alright, this one's going to come up and go after Roz. Poke. Ugh!
Ow.
Yeah, ow. Alright, Roz stands resolute for however long she lasts. Aska.
Okay. Well, I was going to try and use Starry Wisp on
Oh,
this
I should
warrior,
have just
but
used.
I think I need to do a healing word instead on Roz.
Yeah.
Actually,
Start
wait.
using steady aim instead of using that cantrip.
Actually,
And you can do
help her
both.
I can help with healing word as well.
I can do her
Oh, that's
one
right. the
better
titles. Wait, no, I can't.
because I don't need to be in range of anything here. 1, 2, 3. I'll step over to here. Your wounds.
Makes sense.
Biggie
Alright.
healies.
How much are you giving her?
Just the
Um,
first level, so this will be 19 healing.
Alright.
Pretty cool.
Boop. Wow, it's like
I'll
a
try-
fucking Cure Wounds in
Yeah,
SNS.
I was just gonna say that looks like a familiar amount of health coming back on a heal now.
It sure does. Then I'm gonna step back to here and let's see here. I guess I will give her a bardic.
Makes sense.
That will do it.
All right.
Kinda.
I'm gonna go chuck her a healing word. Mine are 2d4 plus 2, so that will be 10 more health for her.
Thanks, Foxy. Thanks, Quanums.
No problem, no problem.
Okay.
And then I will try and whip the nearly dead warrior to death.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Well, close.
If it's close, I'm gonna try and be cheeky and do it with infused. Is that enough?
Alright, that'll do it.
Sweet. And then I'll do another full whip on. I've got reach. I'm gonna hit the one next to Amara, I think, because it looks like that one's gonna cause her some problems.
Makes sense.
Quapesh.
Wapish. Alright,
And
solid
that's
hit.
me.
Alright, LD. Let's see. Let's go ahead and peek out of here. Smash this man with a stick. As you do. Bonk. Well, it hits.
Hooray!
Is that actually bludgeoning or is she striking?
No, she's
Uh,
shillelaghing, so it could be
Oh,
force. if you want it to be.
shalega.
yeah, she does not have True Strike, unfortunately.
It could be force if she wanted it to be, though.
Yeah, it probably is. Let me go change this here. Because it's now just entirely wrong anyway. Alright, I'm just going to reroll the damage. There we go. 14
Exactly the
fours.
same.
Yep. Alright. So, 15. And then Mr. Skellington actually has survived long enough to contribute yet again. Yeah. Holy
Honestly, I'm surprised. Oh my
shit!
god, okay.
He contributes to
God damn
fucking
it.
Hero
he's-
skeleton.
He's a baller. Can we name this one?
LD will just frown. Don't get attached.
Oh, fine.
Alright, this spectral soul. You know what? Raws do be looking kind of tasty. Chomp.
God damn it.
Jesus. She has fucking like 21 AC and it just does not
I
matter.
know.
Rock.
I know.
Wait,
you just keep
does
rolling
that-
so well.
No,
What's
Aska's
gonna
not a
happen?
Valor
That-
Bard.
Okay.
No.
Alright, and save versus grapple. Yeah. She makes it. Alright. A Spectral Sage. It's gonna come on down here. Do. Alright, let's hammer LD a question. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop this. Bonk. You actually missed LD. Amazing. Alright, Caleb.
Okay. Let's see here. So how much health is she down by?
About half, so 23.
I want to healing word her for like a lot. Let's see, what was it? It was like 27 or something like that.
Yeah,
Right?
he does have 27 healing word.
I probably should bring her back up to full. There's still a lot of stuff coming.
Yeah.
So let's see here. Does doing that provoke an attack of opportunity
Nope.
from this guy?
This is an
Cool.
SNS.
Right. Okay then. Healing word for 6, 4,
Yep.
3. Here you go. Have 27 health, Bros.
Yay.
He gets one more of those until next rest. Oop, come on.
And
And then he's gonna try and hit the spectral warrior there. Actually, wait, hold on. You said the souls were easier to hit, right?
Yes.
Okay, well he's gonna step into here and try and hit the soul because
Makes sense.
it's not very likely.
Alright, one off. Poke.
Yeah, it's not very likely.
Alright, this guy here. Raws. Chompies. It missed! B. Mute
Okay.
B.
should you go for the stage or the fuckers around? Guard?
I misguard.
Yeah, we can't actually hear you. We see the green light,
Hello?
but no.
Hello.
Yeah, you must
There
have
we go.
knocked your your hardware
Okay.
mute or program
Yeah, I
mute.
think I knocked it. Have I been muted the whole time? No, there's no
Yeah.
way I've been muted the whole
No,
time.
only
Not
for
the
a
whole time, no.
couple minutes.
Okay, yeah. But anyway, I'm going after the Spectral Warrior beneath Raz
Okay.
because they can inflict
Exhaustion.
exhaustion, and we do not want that. Bless is on. Oh,
No. Alas.
Bless doesn't help with that.
No. Alright, well, hey, you have a second chance. With Lorna.
Yeah, Lorna will attempt to.
I don't think your lizard can assist that shot anyway.
No.
Nope, but he can assist Lorna. For a. Ah,
Poke. Miss.
doesn't help for double nines.
Her epi just bounces off of ghostly plate. Zana.
Okay, so there's a lot of ghosts right here that are within 30 feet of me.
There are. But also, your channel divinity is a limited resource.
I know. So it's all my fucking spells.
Well, your cantrips aren't.
They aren't indeed.
And I know you have one that does radiant damage.
I know, and I remember these guys weren't that dexterous, correct?
Not the... Well, I mean... They're more dexterous than they are strong. They are...
The spectral warriors on the stage.
I think you've seen the sage be old and sort of clammed up. By which I mean, you know he has the lowest dex save.
I should help out. With the fucking spectral warrior down.
Alright,
So, sudden one, dex save,
sure thing.
done. So,
Higuchi.
yeah, it has a +4. That's pretty fucking strong. And nobody is really hurt.
Not at this point.
Well, for it.
Alright, Florette, we'll come over here and try and finish this guy off. Bop. Smite. That will do it.
She got 2 attacks though.
She does. And the next one is going over into that warrior. Bop.
Nice.
She just don't
Nice.
miss. Alright. She spins her spear around, dispatches one with a blast of flame, and stabs that dude. Roz is going to fucking dodge.
Good choice. Great choice.
Aggro.
Ah.
Alright, this soul is going to keep going after Inah. Shred. Oh, that's a good hit.
Oh,
That is a pretty resounding hit that I don't think I can do anything about. I cannot.
They have a +7 to fucking hit. That's pretty fucking strong.
That's
it's
pretty
pretty
fucking
average. Savin's just rolling like
He's just rolling real
hasn't
spicy.
rolled below a 13 more than once.
Yeah, it's substantially below, like, Florette's attack bonus, for example.
Yeah, it's like it's below my attack
That
bonus
is
too.
an ouchie. And I will try not to get grappled. I get grappled.
You sure do.
Unfortunate.
It's fine. Just kill it before its next turn, before it can do whatever it does when you're grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lycia, it is your turn. Assuming Keena's back.
I'm here.
Excellent.
She's gonna just shoot that one.
Makes sense.
She's
And
a bard, right?
Ding. No, she's a rogue wizard.
Oh, so does she have steady aim?
No,
She's a
this is an
trickster stat
this is an NPC stat block.
This is also only a
She's
level
got-
2 rogue.
Also level only 2. Yeah.
Or
Amara's
3
gonna
or
start
something.
using steady aim. Now that I remember I have it.
Yeah, alright. That Spectral Soul's been defeated, as has that warrior. Sammy.
Sammy, try to help Inah. How many spell slots my baby got going on here? She's still got a reasonable number. Let's drop a level 2 healing word.
Alright. That's a lot of
which
healing.
That's right. It's I don't
48,
44 plus
44
for
plus.
mod.
44 plus 4.
So
All right, so 4 times 5, 20.
22.
What? No.
4,
44 plus 4, you said.
yeah, so 4 times 5,
That's
20.
5.
The 20.
Pulls me back up to full regardless.
All right, and that's only a bonus action. So
Yep. Let's move up to here and stab this prick.
sounds good.
Prick stabbed.
That'll do it. Let's see,
Spunk.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 26 damage.
Bap.
Wow.
Sammy really do be the DPS MVP here.
She's fantastic.
This
True Strike
dungeon,
is fucking unbelievably based for this dungeon.
it really is. All right, this warrior. Yeah, I mean, stab raws anyway. Heart thrust. All
Oh my
right, she
God, she dodged.
dodges. Dink.
Oh,
Oh my
Amara.
god, she has so many unpleasant friends over there.
Yeah, it's a bad
Yeah,
time to be a salamander.
Yeah.
Whew. You need to
Kinathis.
deal with these fucks and then move over there.
Yeah. I have reach, so I'm going to stab this guy, this spectral sage.
Don't forget your steady aim if you're using it.
I will be using steady aim. Yes, that's a bonus action.
All right, sounds good.
As long as I don't move.
Yep, you're rooted in place. It mattered
Thank
a
God.
lot.
Fucking finally.
Yeah,
So
that mattered a lot.
18.
14, 18 damage to that guy then.
All right. Would you like to bounce that fire damage over to the skeleton?
No, he's our skelly friend.
Oh, okay. If you're sure.
Yeah.
All right. This warrior is gonna go after Caleb, I think, since Roz is dodging.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. Good night, sweet prince.
Yeah, that's going to knock him out.
Fucking one tapped.
Yeah. Yeah, when you deal like 40 damage there, it sure does just knock him out.
Yep. That was a
Shit.
really good damage roll too. Jesus.
Yeah. Let's see here. Are you gonna get an
I have a
exhaustion,
lot
my
of
friend?
things.
Yeah, he sure does get exhausted by one rank.
Well, I mean, he makes a save.
I mean, he goes unconscious. It doesn't
No,
matter.
he
It's a
still
question
goes
of if he
down.
gets
Oh,
death
right.
saves.
It's
Does
just
he
a question
get
whether he gets 2.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Well, it's not his turn yet.
Oh.
Oh, right, I see. Okay,
No,
so he's
I
getting
resistance
2.
him.
Okay.
I resistance him.
You say you're resisting him?
Yep.
Yeah. So he
Okay.
auto passes. Good
Yeah,
job.
so he can't fail.
Okay. Think I'm the only one that heals before his turn?
Yeah, LD is not a
Yeah.
healer. That's for sure.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's see here.
And there is another soul that right next to him that goes before him as well.
You're right. There is another soul that goes next to him. Let's see here. Can I move him and then radiant action to heal him? Or does it take my action to move him?
It takes your action to grab him and then move him somewhere, yeah.
Right, so I wouldn't be able to. Oh, yeah, I can move him and then like do like a healing word, so that still works.
Yeah, you could.
Okay, here, wah, and then healing word. Let's see here, just the first level, so this is 11 hit points for him.
Alrighty.
Wah, and then I'm going to step back over to here.
Makes sense. Inah.
Maybe I'll get a chance to do Starry Wisp in this combat eventually.
No healer. You stay there and you heal. Scow.
Muted. I said, ugh, I will come and help in soon. Whip.
Alright, that will hit.
Not good damage. Let's try that damage again. Wait, no, that's the other character. Never mind. I just whip.
Yeah,
I
you
was like, I don't have savage on that. There we go.
Yeah,
That's exactly enough
that's
to kill
better
it.
damage.
bop.
Excellent.
Nice.
Oh, I guess I'll hang on to the infused strike so someone else can get it. Bonus action. It looks like Caleb needs a heal.
He is
I
quite
could
hurt.
probably use a little bit of one.
Yeah.
All right.
He's about
he
a third of his
gets-
health right now.
All right. He gets another 10 health. I use another healing word.
Cool. That puts him at 21 out of 30.
Me and Arya will come and surround this fuck bucket over here if we make our way over there to the left.
Sounds good.
Last thing we want is a ghost deciding it's a good idea to like diagonally woobly woo away from this shit.
Oh, LD miss.
Unfortunate.
But the skeleton sure
Oh,
fucking doesn't. Dink.
Oh, the sage has right, heavy armor and shield.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
they're big
he
boys.
he is a battle cleric. All right, spectral soul here. It's gonna step down and go after Lorna. Shred. Ouchies. Ready? Does she have any reaction on that?
Oh, yeah, she will uncanny that.
Makes sense. All
Good
right.
choice.
Now that he is surrounded, this sage is going to unleash a cone attack. It is, I believe, 15 feet. Yes. Oh. Yeah. So, oh no, it's a 30-foot cone. But, all right. So he's going to get, let's see. These guys all have hard cover, though. So it's probably actually just going to be LD, Amara, and Zana in the cone. Can't move. Boosh.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
a lot of fire damage.
That he is. LD. Dodge. Holy shit, she dodged.
Nice.
Good girl.
I'm going to
Holy.
uncanny dodge that.
Nice.
Yeah, that. Wait, no, you can't uncanny
So
dodge
I'll
that.
take.
Yeah, it's not an attack.
Non-attack.
Oh, is that only for attacks? It's
Yeah,
not
only
for.
attacks.
Correct.
Wait, do you not
Yeah.
have evasion at that level?
No, that's
No,
level
it's
7.
next level. They
Oh,
Oh,
it's
it's
remember
next.
they
Shit,
changed
right,
it
they
to
changed
8.
it. 8.
They changed it.
The arbitrary number 8.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
that was
it's
level
on
7,
7.
but whatever.
Oh, right. We're set. Right. We're 6. Yeah. No, 7.
Yeah.
One level away.
I mean, actually, they brought it down. It used to be level 9, I think.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
And regardless, I don't have evasion.
Or not. All right. This old man
You're gonna
blows his
earn it
load on
after
you.
this level. You're gonna earn it after this place.
Yeah.
Well,
Xana, don't forget
Kira,
your damage.
where's your dex?
You rolled it. It's right.
Okay.
Can...
Let's
Right
see
there.
here.
Oh, there it is.
All right. Let's try and Lance of Fate the Spectral Warrior.
Makes sense.
So this is with the -1. I think a 22 still hits.
Nice.
It does. Good hit.
Take
Pow.
8 radiant, which becomes 16, I think,
It
because
do.
weakness radiant. And he's gonna step over here to the other side of the bowl here.
Wait, is he supposed to? Oh, never mind. It's a cantrip.
What?
I forgot. Not nothing.
All right. This soul is going to go after Florette. Do. Shred. That is not going to hit. He parries it. B.
Scramble up into the high ground.
It's over,
and
Anakin.
Bimbo blade at this spectral soul here.
Okay.
Sixty.
Okay, you
But
kill it
shoot.
in one
Die,
hit.
soul.
Boom. Sammy frowns in the background as her fucking DPS chart shifts way down. Oh,
Be purified.
Her gold parse has now become purple.
and Lorna.
And Lorna will get a helpful stab on the spectral warrior here.
Be back a sec.
Ah,
Unfortunate.
dang.
Alas,
It was good damage, too.
it
It was
was.
almost maximum damage on all the dice.
And if someone has inspo,
I have inspo. But she doesn't actually have that good a chance to hit him.
I mean, it's like a 50-50.
She would need a 12
50.
on the die.
Yeah,
That's
she'd
not
need
50
like
50.
it's like a 60-40 or a 40-60.
She needs an 11 to hit.
They have 17?
Yeah.
Huh.
They're, in fact, exactly 50-50.
Mm,
I think I'd rather save the inspo for like saving somebody.
Makes sense.
Okay, so
Right. Zana,
Spectral Sage.
makes sense. Deck save?
Can I get? Yes, please.
Alright. He fails.
Nice.
Get flamed, idiot.
Pretty good chance of just obliterating him at this point. Never mind.
How are the rolls like that?
Oh, 4.
Damn.
Yep, that does 4 damage.
The piss. Well,
Nice.
Alright,
Nice.
do a pop.
Good. Good.
Alright. Roz. Dodging seems to work against these guys. She's gonna keep doing that.
Good choice.
Lycia. What the MILF doing, Kina?
Well, that target's dead, so probably gonna take a step and shoot that spectral. That one, the lower AC.
Makes sense.
Nice shot.
oh,
Oops, that
So,
is
15.
30. Boom.
Ah,
Alright. Sammy time.
it is Sammy time. Everyone's a big fan of Sammy time.
I am.
yeah.
Love me Sammys. That's gonna hurt this guy quite a bit. Let's see, it's 11-22. That kills him. Bleh.
Snip, snap. She'd chuck a healing word in, but honestly, her slots are getting low, and we're not at a bad point. That's her done.
Alright. Warrior. Come down here and go after Lorna. Heart thrust. Ow. Well, luckily she can uncanny it since it just went.
Yeah.
so from 17 to 8.
And I'll
Yeah.
need a con save.
Yeah. 4.
Amara.
Oh,
Oof.
Now,
Ouchies.
Zana gave me a bunch of fucking weapon oil, right?
Yeah, you still have like, if I can remember correctly, 15 arrows.
15 of them, you say?
Yeah.
Should keep track of them, but yeah, let's say 15.
No, I actually been keeping track of those.
Oh, okay.
I will write them down on my character sheet just to make sure. Or there they are, 15. So what is the weapon oil you gave me exactly?
Extra 2d6 holy or radiant.
Oh,
It's very strong.
Yeah. I paid good money to have this shit made for specifically this.
weapon oil. Okay. I'll take
That's
that
for you.
on, and I'm going to shoot that. I'm going to take that on. I'm going to steady my aim and shoot that spectral warrior there.
Okie dokie. Ow.
Oh, gods. Jeez. Fuck.
Alright, so let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 15 piercing, and then 18 radiant. Ouchies.
Ooh.
Wow.
Alright, that warrior has been dispatched. Aska. Hey, look, no one's
Finally.
crippled. Well, except Lorna,
No
but
one's
she's
completely
probably
crippled.
fine.
Listen, the best way to heal her
Yeah.
right now is getting rid of that guy before they can do more exhaustion.
Yeah! That's the spirit.
So, Starry Wisp.
Ew.
It's an exact hit.
What is? Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
6 radiant.
18 radiant damage. Or, sorry, 12 radiant.
12.
Pow. Inah.
Alrighty.
Oh, also he's illuminated for 10 foot and not illuminated,
Yeah,
sorry.
I
And
know.
he cannot
Can't
benefit
become
from
invisible.
invisibility.
Damn.
Miss.
Damn.
Oh. Actually, the first one does hit.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
In which case, fuse.
Ow.
Also, forgot to use this on the last hit before my turn came around. So 4 on whatever got hit last. Sorry.
Alright.
And I guess Arya is going to try finishing chomp on this lad.
Close,
my
but no
worst.
cigar.
Damn, a shame I really lowballed my damage rolls too.
Yep. That's okay. LD can
Oh.
finish him. By which I mean Skellington. He just don't miss.
Get him.
It's
Just do it.
pretty much enough. Bleh.
Skellingtony.
Kill claimed. LD
Amazing.
herself's gonna go over here and whack this man.
Give him the bops.
She gives him a pretty
Oh.
good bop. He's got 3 hit points left. Let's see. Dead. Caleb, can you get a kill? The final kill.
All right, Caleb.
Nope.
No.
Alright. B.
All right, go over kill him, B.
B herself will get help from Smoosh this time for one of these. Schmack.
Yep, that'll do.
That'll do it.
By God's
That'll do,
light, I
pig.
smite thee.
Alright, the last of the ghosts are dispatched. And with them the temple falls silent once again. The violence is over, but the doors behind you remain sealed closed for now.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I felt that shouldn't have been right as I was reading it even.
In
I
what
don't think
way?
he likes it in Celestial.
What is it in
They don't
Draconic?
even do that. I mean, more like Primordial, but I don't know how to speak Primordial.
I mean, I think he's a dragon, right?
But he's a
Well, if he's from
primordial.
Cersina's age, he's a
Don't know.
primordial.
It's a primordial,
Okay,
a
I guess.
primordial dragon.
Fine.
Saracena was a
I don't know.
dragon, but she did Primordial.
Fair enough.
Oh, Inah rolled low. That's how we know it is Primordial and not Draconic.
Yeah, you'd never lowball a roll about dragons.
That's true. That's true. It must be.
I'll fix Lorna up from with a scroll.
Don't. She's still got short rest resources, surely.
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah. Remember, we do resources and then spell slots and then consumables. You shouldn't be conserving the thing that you get back by taking a nap with the thing that never comes back.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if we take a closer look inside the bowl here, there might be a second incantation, one older, and
Yeah, if
maybe
we
in a
can
different language.
find it. Is there anything other than the Celestial Incantation in there?
There's a bunch of coins, several silver and 1 gold. Other than that, no. This offering bowl's been empty for a long, long time. Although, make a investigation check. Let's see if you guys can find anything noteworthy.
Okay. What? I mean, how's your investigation? Be
Bad, apparently.
Terrible.
okay. Well, I guess I'll
9.
roll.
That's
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
seems
I'll
like the
help out
rogue's
the
job.
rogue.
Go for it.
that's if the rogue can do it.
I'll have yeah, Lycia, give me a
I'm
hand
already
with
helping you.
this. Oh, you're already giving me a hand. Okay.
You know,
Hope you needed
how
a
about you
hand.
take my inspiration and fucking re-roll that?
Sure.
Yeah. That's
There
better.
you go. That's
There you
way
go.
better.
It's 25.
All right. So this huge brazier, it's currently occupied by a continual flame spell, a heatless illusion, though it does give off light. But as you poke around underneath it, you find a slot for real fuel, and looking inside, you can see evidence of burnings having happened in it in the past.
Well, you know what I'm carrying on me? 30 lamp oils.
30?
30 lamp oils.
30
Look,
pints of
look,
lantern oil.
look. I did the same thing in SNS. If you checked our actual cargo manifest,
did, yes.
our ship has 50 lamp oils in it because I know someone in here is a pyromaniac.
Look, if you want to
I don't
be
know
a
what you're talking
walking
about.
bomb, that's your business.
So I'm going to take out some oil and I'm going to fill this receptacle up.
I would like to inform you that your sand skiff is now really nervous about a portion of its cargo.
I don't know
God,
what you're
just
talking about. I would
be
never
a
blow it up
Juno.
like an
Just
ally
have
with
enough
stuff.
to completely immolate a city block on you at all times.
Listen, if you want to carry lamp oil and then stand in my flame burst, that is a-okay.
To be fair, it's only in increments of 1 hour burning time in SNS, so it's like 50 hours worth
50
of
hours
oil.
of fuel is honestly not a big deal.
Yeah, that's only enough to just slightly explode the ship instead of immolate it completely. All right, yeah, you can fill this thing up with oil and give it a light. And when you
wait.
do so, the runes
Can I chuck
printed
in a piece of coal?
inside change. They are no longer celestial, but primordial.
Yay.
Nice.
And this chant, B can tell you, does name its god. This is an invocation to Vulcanus, the great lord of terrestrial flame.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to chant this
As
one,
we
B?
guessed.
Can I chant it without being able to speak primordial?
I mean, you just translate it into your language for speaking.
Do you?
Not really. It's a good question. Does anyone speak primordial in this group? Oh, Eldie does. And she
Uh-huh.
reads it too.
Oh, perfect.
Based.
Nice.
All right.
Sweet.
So yeah, Pyre
I
Bunny
can-
will come on over.
I can assist her if she
Misplace
relays
her.
it
There
to
she
me.
is. And put her hands over the bowl and begin to chant this new prayer. And as she does, the statue of Vulcanus at the front of the cathedral begins to move its hammer again, this time in the same direction but further than before. Behind you, the doors open, and a set of stairs are revealed as tiles in the floor ahead of you recede.
Oh.
You found a
Alright.
secret.
Let's go see what's down there, shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
Time to grab the group.
You've already split up so much.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were going to like line up here.
Yeah, that's fine. I can't quite grab the group when you're all over the place. Just a grab. These nerds. Alright. So yeah, you proceed to the stairs, now warmly lit by this grand brazier. As you step down, you come to a floor much like this one, though there is no painting or decoration down here, and the floor is not made of volcanic stone, but appears to be solid platinum. It is a marvel to behold, glittering with its
Holy
purity.
shit.
And inlaid in this platinum is the unmistakable motif of a tremendous dragon sat back on its haunches, bellowing flame, not into the air, but down onto a great kiln, an ancient form of smithing, around which work several great big dwarves. There
Actual
is...
dwarves or
Well, no. They're...
just in the relief?
Yes, part of the relief.
Okay.
As is the dragon itself. Yeah, this is all writ over, 30 or 40 feet wide and long. And on the kiln, you can see a slight depression of a handprint. But nothing else here that you can see. Roz will glance around.
Surely
That-
that's... Sure.
Right.
Yeah, that sure looks like a
Ju-
forge.
Certainly
Wait
does.
a
Yeah.
second. Just
Fucking
looks at the
sweet.
handprint, makes about a guesstimate, and looks at Ross's hand.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Is it about the same size, you
Yeah.
think?
Roz will puff nervously. Okay, there's no way my hand fits perfectly into that. That's just... anybody's hand could do.
Do it, Ned.
She will
Yeah.
huff and harump, but she will delicately walk her little
Wait.
mander feet towards the kiln and the relief over this priceless platinum floor.
Should we check if it's trapped first?
There's no way it's trapped, right? This is the barrier to entry. It's gotta be.
Yeah, that and it's
Well-
made of solid platinum. I can't even imagine putting a trap in this fucking thing.
Yeah, but
I'd be so much work to put a trap inside the
The-
solid
the-
platinum.
the
Yeah,
last
it's
one
still
had a
worth a
magic
peep.
trap on it.
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
take a looky, Amy?
Sure.
The
Let's
rogues gonna
see.
rogue together.
The rogues are gonna rogue. 23.
All right. You see no traps, no mechanisms. As far as you can tell, this floor is a single solid bar of platinum.
Holy
Damn.
shit, that's a lot of
Oh
platinum.
god. Fucking
I'm-
adventure.
I've never really considered myself much of a klepto, but holy shit. Even
Yeah.
my fingers are getting a little
Hey.
itchy.
It is
As
a
far
lot
as
of
I can
platinum.
tell, there's no moving parts to any of this.
Though, for the sake of, this might not be trapped, but the underside could be trapped. So let's
Well-
not stand on it. We can stand on the edges.
Yeah, we wouldn't want the whole thing to melt.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah, because if we stand if I have like half foot, we can just step off the path, step up the, trapped part in case it is a trap.
Roz just spreads her hands and looks at the kiln in the fucking middle of the floor. Oh, yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys.
I'm standing on the kiln with her, yeah.
I'll stay and help. We can run if it's trouble.
I'm just gonna tie a rope to someone and just hope for the fucking best.
Look, I have faith in it.
Oh yeah, I have faith in us. That's not the problem.
I have faith in the gods, too, but we're in the wrong temple for that.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Roz will
But,
take
okay,
a knee on the kiln and just plant her big old paw in it. Her hand, yeah, it seems about the right size. It's not like a glove fit, but it's a proper one. But nothing happens. See? Ashen
Let's
dragon my
see.
ass.
Right.
You got any divine juice left in the tank?
I've got a bunch of
Can't
spells,
you,
yeah.
channel magic into it?
Oh, wait.
That'd
I
be
was
how I
like,
make it
was,
Oh
work.
wait, no, hold on a second.
I don't.
Does she still have like that primal Vulcanist
Shard?
energy about her?
She has some of the energy about her, but the crystal she was wearing is burnt out by now.
Is it possible for her to try and channel that into it?
Mm.
Worth a shot.
That sounds
Try
promising.
anyway.
We can try. Is there any way we can help with that?
oh, cleric to cleric. And now it's time for some cleric on cleric action.
I am an old hand at making this like energy transfer stuff happen.
That's
Yeah,
true, and you've handled primordial.
I think me grabbing Aska's rod is probably the best bet, but I don't know. Something kind of heretical about trying to channel the magic of the wrong god. Like, it's gotta know I'm not a Vulcanite, right?
That doesn't mean you
I'm
can't want to help.
not sure. I don't know if this is her detecting Vulcanite or if it's just seeing if it has like that Vulcan energy.
If it can detect like vulcanite, then surely it can detect that you're looking for the forge.
I wouldn't attribute that much intelligence to it.
I mean, the question is, do you want to try it?
I didn't come all this way for nothing, I guess.
All right then. Keep your hand down there, and let's see what I can do for drawing this energy out of you.
Should we
Right.
like turn around and not look while you
What?
draw her energy out,
No.
charge her crystals?
What?
Nothing.
No.
Look, we're only hand
I
holding. It's
will.
not that loot.
So I don't know.
Just
We're not
covers
even
her
wearing
eyes.
protection.
Roz looks at her big scaly hands. You're right, hold on. She will put on one of her big smithing gloves. There we go.
Nice.
Can't be too safe. We wouldn't want to get, pregnant down here or anything.
Yeah, exactly. This would be a terrible time to get pregnant.
Uh-huh.
She takes the
Yeah,
glove
I
off and
will.
just tucks it at Inah.
All right. I will bend down, taking her hand and laying one of my hands on top of hers where she's putting it on the handprint and see about trying to draw forth the primal energy inside of her into this kiln.
All right. So, first of all, make an Arcana check. Let's see if you can analyze the magic at work here.
Oh boy, Arcana. I am great at these.
Me. All right. You aren't entirely familiar with the artifice at work here, but you do definitely sense that there is a tremendous depth to it. For you, to your magical senses, it feels like you're standing at the edge of a great big reservoir, and it has been a drought for 100 years. That water level looking real low. And Roswin there is a water balloon.
I'm gonna shake my head at this. I don't think we should try it.
What? But all that lead up. What?
Let me rephrase this. I don't think we should try it as we are now.
What's that mean?
If you were to think of it as a giant well. You're trying to fill it.
Uh-huh.
And us currently would be just a bucket.
Well, where do we get a whole rain cloud then?
I don't
crystals.
know. Probably the crystals.
That big glow in the palace.
Maybe the palace.
Shit,
Yeah,
maybe, yeah. That palace's juice.
it's worth a try, but right now I
Hmm.
don't think we could even hope to fill it at all. In worst case, it'd try and take everything we'd have and leave us with nothing.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, we don't
How
want.
much residium can be risked in a person? We could try and just, like, jump it.
Look, I'm not good for more than like 4 brains that before I'm gonna have a like heart attack.
Oh,
At
okay.
most, I could do 5.
5 fucking hell.
I could probably fit 7.
What?
You have 70 HP?
I could.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Remember, it doesn't count temporary hit points.
Yeah, it
Does
just
it
goes.
not?
It just
It doesn't
counts.
say
Doesn't.
that.
It can't be mitigated by anything.
That's not mitigation. That's like saying temporarily enhancing your con wouldn't count.
I don't know that it would.
I don't know. It'd be up to Savin.
That's been
Does it go
said
through temp
before.
HP?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've said before it punches through temp HPs.
Ah,
Yeah, because I tried to do that with Bob before too, and Sko said like, ask Savin, does temporary hit con counts? No. So that's why Bob got that fear of, after you the witches, during the
Yeah,
witch thing.
Residium is very powerful, but it is also very powerful, and yeah, it will just eat at you, and there's not much you can do about it.
I mean, it's a theory. I don't know how good a theory it is, but like if we get completely stuck, we should probably keep Plan Blue in mind.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll keep it as a backup.
Do we even have
Well,
any?
we could.
Party Luke says 0.
Yeah, we could certainly make some in a pinch, though.
Yeah. But also, yeah, only if we need to. Be probably better to see what's up at the temple if we can deal with this
Yeah.
Ayla Martin thing. Maybe the ghost will stop being so
Yeah,
angry.
let's go check
Rozzle.
out one of the other 2 temples. And
Yeah, let's check out Kandarn's. Maybe there'll be a record
yeah.
of how this was built, or what we can
That
do
too.
about it.
yeah,
Alrighty.
a secret archive, because if there's something the Canaanites are known for, it's really good at storing stuff.
Do you
Safely.
think? Do you think there's any way out of here other than the front door? The ghosts were looking at us kind of funny on the way in.
I didn't see one, but there
don't
might be a
think so.
way out through the rectory. If there even is one.
Worth looking for.
Yeah, if someone wants to throw an invest test, you can see if you can find an alternate exunt.
Sure.
Rogue's gonna roll again.
Nice.
All right. Yeah. It's somewhat hidden behind the statue of Kandarn back on the first floor, but there is a priest's door that leads into a small seclusium, and through that you can get out into a back alley behind the the statue of Vulcanus. But yeah, you can find a way out through the back. Not hard.
And that's why it's called a rectory. Rectum, out the back.
So yeah, party can slip out of the temple. Where to now?
Guess the
To the
Kandorn
Kandarn temple.
Kandorn temple.
Okay.
So
Well,
I'm gonna
it
guess the
is
Sanctum of Secrets.
close. It is Sanctum of the Tome.
Oh, okay. Not one for alliteration, these dwarves, are they?
See, Sanctum of the
So
Tongue,
many
Sanctum of the Force.
chances.
Does that mean that the Mithras Temple is Sanctum of the Breast or something like that?
No, it
Sanctum of
is
the titty.
Sanctum of the Milk?
Sanctum of the Soil.
Oh, the soil.
Okay.
Oh, they choose the most boring part. I suppose they can't just call it girls pretty.
Sanctum of the slut. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Prettiness.
Let me just point out the fact that during the primordial shift over Centriagon, all that, Canon was before he was the secrets. Vulcan was the forge. Handing over it, much like apprentices. Like master teaching down the secrets of, for example, forging. Mithras was fertility, so in this case, soil, which fertility, food, etc. Now
Fertilizers.
that's how you, yeah. So and then she became motherhood, fertility, like that because Cersina went poof. They have their not what's not chosen, they're not descendants. They're the ones to take over. What's the English word for it again?
Disciples?
Successors?
Successors?
Yeah, successors.
Successors. Yes, that.
Makes sense.
So the pantheon is lined up with successors of the four, but then you also have to think about their initial. They had to be. There are multiple paladins. The forge fire, sure. We got the forge. Who the fuck got the fire? That got the sun, right? So if there's at least 2 gods per primal, that would be 8 gods in total.
So, as Zana is hypothesizing, ascended the steps to this temple, and you open the doors.
Oh,
Oh,
It is
Ah,
not a
big.
great empty hall of worship, but looks much
Mm.
more like a library. And there are a number of sages, ghostly spirits of the wise knowledge priests of eras past up on the higher floors examining the books. A few paladins, but ahead of you is a most unsettling sight. Flanked by a pair of mechanical spiders is the ghost, for it is indeed somewhat transparent, of a drider, a spider with a humanoid, elfin in this case, upper half that seems to be tending to another great flame of knowledge. As you enter, this titanic creature turns, scuttling on its many limbs, and a sharp-toothed smile spreads across its face. Ah, new visitors. Haven't seen new faces in quite a while. Scuttle, scuttle, scuttle.
Hi there.
just looks at the catarite for
Roz
greetings.
is just
What's the name?
gritting her teeth. I think that's a spider of Lang.
We just came to kind of visit and explore and stuff.
Came to visit, explore. You picked an odd time. The flooding is quite severe. I'm surprised you were even able to get to this part of the city.
Yeah, it was kind of tough. We talked with some people about it along the way.
And yet you persisted. Well, I suppose your need must be great. Well, what is it? What brings you all this way? What do you explore for, little ones?
look to,
Beal-
I
Beal,
guess,
look
look
at-
at, yeah, Aska and
Look
Roz.
at Aska and Roz again.
Roz will whisper, "We can't just tell her what we're here for. That's a secret of the temple. Not to
Yeah,
mention a little
But she's in
heretical."
the temple.
Yeah, exactly. She's not gonna like us poking around. Maybe if I ask, but I don't. It's a spider fucking lang.
She could be friendly.
It's a spider fucking lang.
Yeah, but she's talking with us. She was tending the flame.
Roz flails her hands. Fine. Going to get fucking killed.
No, do not.
I'll help.
Don't get killed.
I'll be there with you.
Well, approach.
I'm feeling particularly fearless. Come along, keep the company.
Greetings, Sage of the Temple. We are, looking for records of the kiln under the city. The volcanic forge? Ah, that's interesting. Not many people know of that. She scuttles along one side, her little spiderlings cling around her. And what interest might you have with that, young one? You're a long way from... She'll squint. That's odd. I don't recognize your accent. Oswald. Try and history up a fib. Where I'm from isn't important. We're here on a holy pilgrimage. I'm following prophetic dreams from my god. He's led me to this city. It's been a long journey, so perhaps you could help us? Uh-oh.
Oh, baby.
Are we not giving her
I
advantage
can
anyway?
assist with that
yeah.
one at least.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I can
gotta
assist
say
with that,
something.
Yeah. We've been like traveling for months now all over, and this is the first like good lead we've gotten.
Ages of searching to find this one city, so that we might find something deep below it to stemmy
ages.
the threat to the world is facing.
The
Not to
world
mention
is
plenty of
facing.
dangers approaching this place, you know. You don't think just floods and Copperdelve are the only particularly bad thing that's ongoing, yes?
The spider stops. Several of its legs are just pinned against the wall here to make room for its body. Put her humanoid hands on her hips. Dangers, you say? And tell me more. Has been quite isolated and safe here since Mother Ailemine came.
Beasts from beyond the veil, descending upon the lands, hunting all that they might find.
Heck, I'll give her I'll probably describe her Pinciolon and hold up a Pinciolon arrow.
Yeah.
Let's see if that piques her curiosity.
Alright, I will let Roz make an advantage roll then. One, do better. There we go.
Nice.
Better.
Alright.
Does that mean she knows we're telling the truth?
I mean, I haven't lied about a single thing I've said.
Yeah,
We
no.
spent a long
Yeah, no,
I
time
no,
mean,
you-
searching for
like,
ages might have been a little bit of an embellishment, but no lies.
Yeah. She squints at the lot of you and crosses her arms. This creature. It was not prophesied to arrive for many, many millennia. We should have had more time.
Indeed, and yet time flies, doesn't it?
I wonder if that check is high enough that she's becoming woke to the situation. Can we bring? Can we bring her?
self-aware.
Yeah, I wonder if we can bring her on side.
Hmm.
Keep pushing then. See if you can.
Yeah,
Sure.
maybe.
Forgive me, Grand Sage. You wouldn't happen to be Langrish, would you?
What gave it away? She will wave her 2 front little spider legs at you.
Let's just say that I've not seen one of your kind ever. It's a
Yeah.
little bit of a surprise, frankly. But then again, I suppose not many of us have been seen yet.
I did not mean to comment on your physiques, but I find it hard to believe you have not seen one of my kind before. We
Yeah.
rule most of the world.
That is true, yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna half play along. I'm gonna drop her hints instead. My brain isn't really spooling up correctly, but basically, I want her to do the maths on wait a second, as opposed to
Yeah.
us just outright
Rather-
saying I want
Rather
it to
than
be her
saying
revelation.
ruled.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, I'm not going to
Just
correct her
like,
tense, but
yeah.
I'm going to still speak in past, present. I'm going to swap past and future tense a bit,
Yeah.
but my brain isn't wording that correctly. Can I just put it to a skill test?
Sure. I think
I'll assist.
I think deception's probably the best to try and like veil your meaning just a little bit, but I'm open to other
Let's
suggestions.
try and. No, I think deception sounds about right. I'm definitely manipulating the conversation so that she comes to this realization herself.
Yeah. You roll sufficiently, I'll give her advantage on a charisma check to woke
14?
herself. Have you been
I can.
guidanced yet since the last time you guys took a rest?
No.
No,
No, I got.
I can guidance. I
Yeah,
can't
just
Yeah,
assist
so-
because they changed my roll's higher, but I can't assist because
You're not trained in deception.
not
Yeah, that makes
trained
sense. Yeah, no, I've not
deception.
received a guidance yet. Not
Okay,
this short
then
rest, at least.
if you would like to roll
I
that.
can.
Ta-da!
Sick!
18.
All right.
Nice.
Let's see if the sage here can come to her own conclusions. Advantage. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
As long as she doesn't lose her shit.
Hey,
Hey, we
17 is
have
actually
an
really fucking
amazing
good.
history of
With ghosts.
helping ghosts to not lose their shit.
I don't think she's a ghost though.
I mean,
She is,
She
in fact,
transparent.
literally a ghost. Yes.
Oh, she actually.
And you
I
can
thought- I thought-
kind of see through
Yeah.
her a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, let me give her the proper tint. I suppose I did forget. There you go.
She is remarkably whole for being a ghost.
Well, the Langrish were really, really intelligent, so it stands to reason that they've got a
Her
pretty
sense
good
of self is very
a
intact.
really, really good anchor on the south.
Yeah, they're also supposed to be fucking insane.
Well,
Maybe that means they
They
adapt
can't
to
all be.
madness better, I guess.
Hey, if someone's going to be the Grand Sage of a Candidate Temple, then that is honestly going to be the Langrish spider I'm
considering-
down with, assuming has got her giblets together.
Considering they had an actual functioning civilization, albeit quite awful. A bunch of madmen can't make a civilization.
Yeah.
Scuttles
Yeah,
a
I'll look
little
around this
closer.
place as well. Does it look well and regularly maintained?
Insofar as it possibly can be, you can see some
Yeah,
of
I
these
mean-
sages using like divine equivalents of mage hand to move things around and clean up, but I mean, so
It's
there's
still
I got some
only
good news
been
and some
taken
bad
care of by
news for
ghosts.
you. The good news is that
Sure.
this, I mean, I'm using a library token that has books and shit on it, but realistically, almost everything down here would have been either a clay or stone
weird
tablet or a
water.
scroll. All
Yeah.
the scrolls are gone. They're washed away, destroyed,
Yeah.
eaten away by
Oh,
the
yeah.
ravages of time.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stone tablets and clay tablets up in here that are still mostly intact.
That's good.
Yeah,
And
well,
these sages appear to be trying to categorize and maintain them as best they can, though it's a slowly failing effort.
Oh, in regards to any lore about the Forge, if it happens to be in Draconic, I know that would be my preference for reading.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
sure.
can also read that.
Taps her lips, looks at the lot of you. Tell me, where are you from, wayfarers?
Oh my goodness, we're from all sorts of parts. I'm from a land known as the Airlands. Basically, a very long series of boats journeys here from a place that's mostly beautiful fjords.
I'm from a little island just to the south.
I'm from across the ocean a bit in Illyria.
I'm from wherever my mom and dad travel, so I can't really say, to be honest.
Just over the mountains for me.
And Sammy's from the southern shoreline.
I am from Lyris, of course. Ferret will sketch a bow. To you, Inah, the Grand Sage will murmur. The Erlands. Yes, I was born there too.
You don't say. What portion?
Ercatha on the very south coast. We took it from the giants early in the war.
Have my map knowledge of the area.
Yeah, there is still an Ercatha. It is the southernmost tip of the Airland Peninsula, or archipelago. It is a beautiful, lush land, probably the most fertile part of the archipelago. And
Oh
some of
shit, I
the
probably
biggest
spent
spider
a long
women.
time. Yeah, I probably spent a particularly long time on the border of that, and like, I guess what would have been thought of as the farmland if they had a particularly robust farming.
Yeah. In fact, you're aware that there's a bunch of Jotun ruins up there, though you aren't familiar with the Langish ones.
Yeah. I'll describe where I was overlooking a number of the old Jotun ruins, and again, with that casual sneaking it in, I refer to them as the old Jotun ruins matter of factly. Say that
Yeah,
it's still
she
yet beautiful there.
squints. Ruins. Ah. She looks down at her hands for a moment. Goodness, that flood must have been more severe than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Likely so.
Well, that's a shame. I suppose Mother can't prevent every apocalypse.
Well, she still may yet be able to prevent this one. What you said isn't a lie. And it would seem that your soothsaying is on point. That millennia
Mm-hmm.
has come and gone, and well, we're sort of in the throes of it.
I see.
Trying to stop it.
It's odd. My mind feels calmer now than it has ever in my life. It's almost soothing to know the body's gone.
It's because your faith kept you
Yep,
I
let God
don't
kept you
still live.
whole.
I don't think so. I was never particularly faithful. But I did love the library.
Yeah,
I feel like that's all it
Yeah,
takes.
sometimes that's all you
that's
need.
that's exactly what most think about religion and things like it's faith, love, devotion. It all can be combined into the same thing. And for you, it was your love of this, your devotion to this. That is your faith. That kept you, and it kept you whole. And now you know that you can be with it. You have been devoted, justly devoted to it.
We
There
shall
is
see
nothing
what
more beautiful
Kendar
than that.
thinks about that. She shakes her head. If he cared, then why do I yet linger here? Should not the gods snatch up the souls of those devoted to them? Look
Unless
at
they
these
had more
poor
plans.
creatures around me, still laboring. Why, after all this
Because-
time?
We're also trying to figure out about that.
Yeah, there is also the matter that the
Something
gods
is holding
needed
them.
help as well. They're not infallible in their own right. It may very well be that she pauses. Outside, the people still chant your, I believe, mother's name. Whatever it is that she did has disrupted things here for you in the Delve.
What she did was prepare this place to receive the end times. This
They
was to be
came
a
and went, though.
fortress.
Yeah, I think
You
it
said you were
might
here
have.
to prevent them, to stop these creatures.
Yeah, they're already getting through, but we believe that the Forge is the means to essentially patch the walls between places.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
We kind of definitely need help with that still.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll be happy to know the forge is beneath this city, and its fires still burn.
That is a
Well,
huge
that's good.
relief.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
And I would ask, what does the kiln do in the Temple of Vulcanus? If you wouldn't mind.
Oh, you've already been. It is a portal way, an entrance. Nothing more.
Oh,
It's also, stunning. Just gonna put that one out there.
yeah.
Thank
No, the
you.
Incredibly
craftsmanship that
pretty.
went into the craftsmanship was absolutely exquisite.
Yes, I worked on that for 200 years.
Wow, you did a
You
fabulous
made it?
job.
They actually
Yeah,
gave her a
that's
fucking applaud for
fantastic.
Yeah,
that.
yeah, that's the fucking applause.
Yeah.
An
I
amazing
do my
Yeah.
best not to comment on the loving detail applied to ab scales, but
You're
it's
like
there.
Hey, somebody was a Drakewarden too. Come on, can't.
Yeah.
you're like a super good craftswoman.
My
I think if you
thanks.
perform 200 years crafting something that beautiful, I become devout by default. I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like you just
there's
won
no
a free
way.
ticket to being beloved. So how about we see to resolving this? And well, I'm sure Kandon would be excited to see it.
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
There are a great many secrets awaiting.
The only secret to that place is that it requires the Ashen Dragon. But I haven't seen her for a long, long time.
You saw her
Oh.
before?
Do you know what she looks like?
Of course, there's a picture of her in the Platinum.
An absolute stunner.
She is. Roz blinks a couple times. Wait, you mean the Ashen Dragon?
The dragon.
You know her? No, of course, darling.
Is or was an actual person, not in the past though.
Yes.
Well,
I suppose it is the past for you, though I cannot imagine that she would have perished in the intervening years.
do you know, did she have a name other than just, Ashen Dragon?
The moniker is her name in Draconic. Most mortals simply called her Ash.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We all thought that Roz here was the Ashen Dragon.
I wasn't going to say, but you do carry her features about you.
A descendant, perhaps?
Yeah, I wonder.
Roz furrows her brow. That's bullshit. My mom has red hair. It's just because of my dad. He's a cat boy and has No.
Are you sure he doesn't have any dragon way back?
Hey,
His race
a
didn't even
drop of blood.
exist back then. The sage will quirk her head. What is a cat boy?
They're a boy version of one of those, and I point at the Sammy. Look at this
Meow.
adorable creature.
That is precious, yes.
Yeah, there's all
They,
kinds of new folks around.
I had not thought evolution to move so swiftly.
I mean, there was definitely like magic and alchemy involved at some point to speed things along.
right, if
Mhm.
Mom was correct, it's like they came from Sphinx. Or Sphinx. No,
Ah,
yeah.
that makes sense. Well, I know not your ancestry, girl, but you do look like Ash's bipedal form. What became of her, I do not know. It had been 100 years since I had seen her before the flooding began.
Hmm.
Then,
Hmm.
then I have a question. Would you happen to know where she frequent?
Hmm.
If we could get you a map of the world,
I'm not sure
what
my
we
heart
have
can
here.
take the shock of the changes, but very well, I will look
We got
upon it.
Yeah, let's get the rough without the cities and stuff like that.
She will look around at all of this. At least the landmass seems the same. Where did all the dwarf cities go?
There's still one right
There's
here,
a few.
and there's a couple over there.
The closest we have right now is the Nevrak Hold.
Yeah, that's right next to here.
Of course, Parhan's people would have settled down by now, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Igniferus was a dwarf. Is a dwarf hold or in there.
Was
Yes, a stronghold of Vulcanus's.
yeah, was it dwarves? I thought it was like Snap's finger, Minotaur. Like Tally
Mm,
told us about.
Well, they came after, I think.
Mm-hmm.
They built on top of it.
Oh, here, you'll probably like this one. I'll pull out an old Vanen map and just sort of show her how I suppose it's flourished, because I imagine back in her time it would have been just that one settlement.
Give me 1 second here. I actually have a map of Airvana. Let me yank that bad boy out real
Ooh,
quick. She might show you something that could
ooh,
Oh
be
man,
useful in future campaigns.
nice.
Yay!
Neat.
Let's see.
oh man, that's been fucking age since we were on the fucking Dervaina map.
It has. In fact, it's so long that it says the transmogrifier has frozen it. That's unfortunate. What
Oh.
about 73? No.
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 Okay, hold on. I
It
gotta
was
hack.
in 7.
It was in 73
Yeah,
when you
we were.
last saw it, but I
Yeah.
have a more up-to-date one somewhere. Give me a second.
The fucker froze the map. Son of a bitch, gonna have to dig that one out.
Yeah, I just need to log in, presumably. The fuck does restore game mean? What do you
I think
mean?
the whole
This
thing
one.
is probably sat in an archive.
Oh god, everything's black. There we go. Okay, that should unfreeze it. just refresh here. Mask transmog. There we go. Air, vein, and map. Pull that over here. See. Guess it's just plopped itself on the front. Yep. Make sure this is up to date. Pretty much. Oh, it's got arena on it. Whoop.
It's all black.
What?
There's no
It's
vision.
all
I don't think
black.
we got sight on it.
You shouldn't need it. Let me just turn dynamic lighting on and turn dynamic lighting
Oh,
off.
something.
I briefly.
oh,
Oh,
there
there
you
it
go.
is.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
Oh shit, I have to zoom out real good. Maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Airy.
Yeah, that's where Inah was born.
Ooh.
In Derry's little tavern.
Oh, that place is on fire.
Yeah, that place got knocked over by orcs. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry
Also,
about it.
oops, Erkaith is in the north, not the south. That's Eric Gwynla. Just fucking find replace that in her script. It's fine.
Yay.
But yeah, she will point out to what's now a big Clearan monastery as the Jotun ruins that she was born in.
Oh, it's Kalen.
Yeah.
Kill Kalen.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Inah can point out that she was born
Penguin
here.
harpies.
Yeah, the
Precious
penguin
penguin
harpies.
harpies. Precious penguin harpies. So cute.
Inside this place.
Torvald the Tall? How tall is Torvald the Tall?
You guys
Too
met him
tall.
in Sav&D 3. He was like 6 feet tall. For an Amazon man, though. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
A titan.
okay.
a titan of his kind. Let's see. She'll point out to this bit here, and Inah can explain that an earthquake knocked out this like side of the island. All collapsed into the sea and became a gross marsh.
Oops.
Gross.
Hey. Let's see. But to the point. I'm going to.
There was a shit. The ground shattered and became a marsh, which is why we very inventively refer to it as the Shatter Marsh.
Indeed. Amazon's well known for their.
They look. If they need a name, then they got a name.
Yep. Anyway, she
Dragon
will point
Forward.
out this up here and say,
Oh.
Ash maintained a number of oraries throughout the land, from which she could observe the cosmos. She thought that it would help
Oh.
her predict the future.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
her predictions were pretty good in the end.
Yeah.
Not
Indeed.
gonna lie, pretty solid.
Is there one in the lands nearby that she made?
I believe so. Oh, it's a lake now. There was one somewhere around here.
And wait, an entrance to an orrery.
A magic door.
Somewhere around where? Sorry.
Around the lake here. Like in here.
Ah.
Yes, I think it should have
That
been
kind
right
of rings a
here.
bell.
That's
Ah,
Isn't
That's
that, if I remember rightly, isn't that where we did
conspicuously. Yeah,
that
that's
previous adventure?
conspicuously close
Yes.
to where the.
Yeah.
That's conspicuously close to where the Pensilan fell.
the pinch will smash into the mountainside over
Yeah, that was right there, but
there.
that is one square away from where that
Yeah.
entrance was.
Oh, that's where the
Hold on.
library is. I know.
Yeah, isn't there like a like
I know
scholars
that.
like academy somewhere like right about there?
Oh,
Yeah, I know. We'll just point. That's. I think Grandma used it as a library.
Your
No, not Grandma.
Oh.
Great,
grandmother?
stepmom. My stepmom, sorry. Just gonna be weird. Senator.
But she's
There's a.
dead.
There's
Nope. She's back,
Not anymore.
Fair
which
enough.
I'm very grateful for.
Okay.
I'm surprised
Anyways,
she has
I believe
grandchildren running around. I did not think she fucked.
Come on, everyone knows dragons fuck, really.
anyways, I believe there's an entrance to an academy down there, yeah.
I would also point out the fact that we know our friend at the Archmage's tower from Avara was gonna scout out the ocean for the reverse. What was it the other character? Fucking the reverse Residium.
Hmm.
You know, the one that concentrated it, absorbed instead of gave out.
The sage will just put a finger up to just pause you for a second. She'll turn to Inah again. You said you're kin to Senatrea. Surely you should know the Ashen Dragon, then.
Potentially, if that's the case. I might not know them by that pseudonym or moniker. She's my stepmother, so she's married to my mother.
Then the Ashen Dragon should be your stepsister. She was Tiamat's Senatrea's oldest daughter.
Tiamat.
Yes, that was another name she went by.
I
Oh,
will apologize and recount that particular tale.
Ah, then she has perished.
I'm sorry.
Or can I get a brief?
For those
I
who
do
don't
not
know,
remember that one.
please.
Yeah, sure. Basically, Tiamat got involved in some time magic shenanigans as a result of I guess how it would be put, the End of the World Brigade. But generationally, like real storyline wise, was I don't actually remember what her canon ending was.
she managed. She died coming down. You know, the Realm
That's
of World's
right.
End,
Yes.
because
Yeah,
before
she
she
went to
was
stop the end of the world.
yeah, before that she died she was enslaved and killed by the Frost Giants, and her daughter was actually Tasran's just red daughter. After we fucked around in the Time Temple, she got her history changed and became, you know, timely wobbly, all that shit. Became the savior by calming him down, and we got daughter friend saved up.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm shit with names, I can't actually say her name.
Saris.
Saris.
Theris.
Yes. In the real timeline that we all live in now, and there is clearly no other timeline, Tiamat is Senatrea's eldest, like, proper dragon child, not a primordial or anything else. She's miraculously survived the Frost Giant War that nearly exterminated all the Frost Giant dragons, and ended up becoming the wife of Tazrin, the Worm of World's End, a tremendous big red dragon. They had themselves a baby named Saris. She's adorable. Everyone loves her. And then her husband went insane trying to kill Lord Winter, and she and him wrestled until they both died. The end.
It is a tragic ending. That said, her daughter is adorable.
Said to be according to Mom, a great scholar.
Yeah, she basically lives in and out of one of, I guess, Tiamat Ashen Dragon's orreries. I've rented books from there. They're wonderful.
Oh.
That's how I learned how to read Draconic.
No, I mean, like,
This is a lot of knowledge bombs on this.
okay, no, I'm just thinking, So the only Ashen Dragon we have is actually her.
Or that the Ashen Dragon in whatever in this prophecy now is not the same one.
Yeah, I wonder if she
Yeah.
swapped monikers for the sake of that prophecy. Because she isn't.
Yeah.
There's no recollection that we have recorded anywhere. Gods know we've done a lot of looking of Tiamat being the Ashen Dragon. So I wonder if she ditched that moniker just because of how her prophecy works.
Yeah.
Which I think is the more likely bet, given.
Yeah. And Sarah, she doesn't seem very end of the world applicable. She's a sweetheart. A
No, I mean,
library
like,
dog.
she sets up. Yeah, but the Ashen Dragon is supposed to, according to the prophecy, fix the world, isn't she?
Maybe. I can do some heckin' praying.
I don't know that. Is there? So the only
Do you
way
have-
down is with the Ashen Dragon for the kiln.
That was the way we designed the defenses, yes.
Do you happen to have a particularly powerful, like, offering bowl? Something I can use to send out a quick pray?
There's a great offering brazier across the street in Vulcanus's temple.
Oh, I could use that, I guess.
And it's properly empowered and
Yeah.
lit up now, so.
Yeah. Oh, these are a really interesting bunch of revelations. Now I genuinely wish I'd, applied myself more to learning history. Live and learn.
How's Rosalind taking all this?
She looks like she's having a BSOD.
Big shame Tally's not here. She'd love this
Yeah,
whole thing.
I would be too, given like the basically all this prophecy that you expect that we've been told is
All of these
seemingly now
expectations,
powder
yeah.
now.
Like, she has to be feeling the weirdest combination of vindication and relief at the same time. Like, haha, but yeah.
It's like,
I mean, like, I imagine there's, like, a good
confirmation,
amount
it's
of, like,
not me.
disappointment too. Like,
Confirmation, or no, it might still be me. Oh.
Yeah.
Once she realizes Aska's like staring at her, Roz will shake that off for a second, say, "Wait, hold on. No, this can't be right. The prophecy. Okay, I know it's been translated like 50 billion times, but it very clearly said that the Ashen Dragon would be born into this. She should be
Oh.
young, not an ancient dragon."
I mean, she
Yeah,
was
then
sort
it
of
could be.
reborn. To be fair, she spent some time dead.
What?
Yeah,
No,
I don't think that one's the Ashen Dragon.
I mean, it could be
I'll
like you
ask.
guys said.
yeah, the sage will purse her lips a moment. If Ash died, perhaps the prophecy was rewritten. Her bloodline continued through several children.
It's true, someone else could have changed it.
well, wait. How
I-
many kids did you have?
It would be impossible to track down like just how far these bloodlines go.
Indeed. I do not know this Ceres you spoke of, nor this Worm of World's End. But I knew she had a clutch of young wormlings in my day. She had retreated to her orrery to raise them.
Which one?
They are all
In
connected.
Irvine?
I think we should probably try and see what's in this other temple and then see what's in the big hold there before we try to contact any divinity.
Okay.
We have to check the Mithran temple as well, so
That is what I just said.
yeah. Oh, this is a lot. Holy
It is a
crap.
lot. I imagine it's a lot for you as well, Mr. Grand Sage.
Mm-hmm.
You may call me Osler, and no, strangely, I find myself. Do you still have the teachings of the one god in your time?
That
We know
bleeds
of.
everyone.
I'm not sure exactly. No, I know of Senatrea as the god of our people, plane, all of us.
No, there was from the Far East a different faith that disregarded Senatrea. Instead, they found a god
Then,
within themselves through meditation. I find myself in a state of enlightened zen from all this.
Oh,
Nice.
there is an what's it called? The philosopher in New Kadar.
that's not the one god though. Thing.
No,
I'm
no,
pretty
but he
sure.
spoke in a similar way that she does.
Only Amara might have heard the tale of the Philosopher, but yeah, there
Hmm.
was a minor NPC in Sav 4 who was preaching about a single god and was big into meditation.
Oh, that ogre,
Yeah, the Philosopher.
the
That sounds like
philosopher.
monk bullshit.
Yeah,
It
it's a bunch
seems
of
like
monk
that
bullshit. It was a monk ogre.
even if it's not nature, it seems like the sentiment's still around.
Yeah.
Yes, I have, I suppose, been meditating for a few thousand years. I feel rather calm, all things considered. I would
What sort
thank
of
you.
things did you like to read about?
I was a specialist in the history of art.
I love art.
I think
Sorry.
we can
Most
discuss
do.
that later. We
Ah,
are working on timers of magical buffs and everything.
Yeah,
well,
we do know. I'm just like for when we can find her something from a modern day stuff, we can give it to for her to look at, read about.
I should hope if you leave this place, you will do so with the hammer of Vulcanus, and I shall be able to leave.
We
Oh,
shall
the
try to
Yeah.
hammer
do
of
so.
Vulcanus.
She, again, gives you that quizzical look. Is that not what you are here for?
We're specifically here for the forge, but the
The
forge probably
forge
isn't useful without
is
a hammer.
only a place. It is the hammer that gives it its magic.
Russ has
Ooh.
mentioned hammer, hasn't she?
Yeah, there's supposed to be a big magic hammer in the forge, but I was looking for the forge.
Makes sense.
Are you saying there's nothing magic about the forge itself? Nothing specific, no. It is a holy place, of course. The place where Vulcanus and Kandon shared of themselves.
Thinks about snap the fingers. It could be a nexus.
Of course it's a nexus.
There we go.
But there are many nexi throughout the world. It is the nexus that gives the forge its power, true, but the hammer, I should think, is what you are after. It is the hammer that can be used to craft the nails that will seal shut the breaches between worlds.
Well,
Well, that's
gosh darn
exactly
it.
what we're looking for.
Cool.
Well, we know the forge is nice and warm and ready, but guess we're gonna try to find the hammer.
my mom has a magic smithing hammer. Well, one of them.
The hammer is
If
in the forge. I would know if it had been taken. The seal has never been breached.
Oh, it
Well,
sounds like we
that's
have some work ahead of us then.
good. Really just runs her hand through her hair a couple of times, trying to fix and adjust and think of all the fucking massive information bombs we got hit with.
Hmm.
Especially on a
I-
fucking spiritual and religious level. It's like, oh shit.
I think
And then
if
she
we-
snaps her fingers. And this is Hedrah being really shit with names. What is the fucking Twilight God that you have the fucking dagger
Lucian.
of? Lucian. Okay. It's like, do you happen to know anything about Lucian and the prophecy?
We had several scrolls regarding her prophecies, but she looks down and around. I am afraid you are a few millennia too late to avail yourself of them.
Scrolls. God damn it. Nothing was taken out to like a tablet or
I doubt it. Lucian's prophesied birth should not happen for... She pauses. How long has it even been?
the
Mm,
flooding of Copperdelve.
Yes. Where am I in
long
your
enough for it to
timeline?
become like a myth. People weren't even sure if it was real until, I guess, now.
So let's see. It had was let's see. Was Saracena up and running before the during this? I take it.
Of course.
Okay.
Is she not now?
Oh, she is again now.
But there was something like the whole pantheon changed to just be these gods. Like what was it,
There were a couple
15, 1600
mix-ups.
years ago? Yes,
As
Scholar.
useful as all this conjecture is, I really do think we should head off and take care of the rest of the business we have here.
Yeah, no, I was just thinking. So at least, all right.
Long,
You
long
said the
time.
ruler word. How were the elves? Were the elves
The elves were our
like
breeding stock. What do you mean? They
Are
were
the
all
elves
right.
feeling uppity yet?
so? At least 2,000.
Well, you should
At
have a
least
few more
2,000.
1,000 years before you have to worry about Lucian.
I think I'm not sure. I'm trying. I'm not. History isn't my strongest suit. I'm thinking what I know from people talking and the little religious Garan.
Yes, well... according to Tiamat, as you know her, Lucian should not be born for 5,000 or so years from my day. Translate that to yours, however you wish.
Oh, shit. Okay. Anyone who's good with history here can. Did
Roughly 3,000
Skull
years.
fall up? So Skull fall asleep then?
So we don't have she won't be around for like another 2,500 something, 3,000 years or so, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm
She
not
said
sure on
1,000 more years.
We're not gonna be able to
I've lost
pinpoint
exactly
day
what
or
the
year.
point is here.
Yes, I'm not
Yes,
sure why.
no,
Like
as
we're
useful
trying
as
to do on a
conjecture
time
is,
scale.
the
Just
conversation
checking the
seems a little
time scale
random.
because
For
this
what
is the
though?
only. Okay, yeah, the time window. I'm just checking because this is literally the only active ancient say knowledge we have. Just checking. If you don't ask,
okay, but we can
She'll be
ask
here
her
when we get back.
when we finish the place out.
okay, just checking that. So there is knowledge about it.
When we leave, we can even ask her if she wants to come with us or something. That's the thing you
Yeah.
guys like to do a lot.
B was already
Apparently.
planning on it.
Well, that
But like when we're leaving.
yeah, I think Scove just passed the fuck out.
That's okay.
We're just
Yeah.
So, to
To the
make
sanctum of the
your
soil.
all right.
the forge, you mean, was where we
The
were
soil.
headed. We were
The Mistress
headed.
Temple.
Yep, weren't we headed to the forge for the big thing to do the ritual?
No, we don't have the thing to do the
So
ritual.
so Inah could do the could contact Sinatrea.
I'd save it for last once we've gone to soil.
Okay,
Yeah, there you are.
to the soil.
Yeah, here I am. I'm awake. I'm alive.
Oh. Welcome back.
All right. The party exudes. Scout, roll me a d4.
Sure. A 1.
Okay. As you are leaving the Sanctum of the Tome, you can see that there's a pretty stout group of undead starting to gather in the plaza. And several of them have spectral torches and axes and hammers. It looks like an angry mob is starting to gather.
Boy.
Can we see their destination?
They don't seem to have a destination. This is their destination.
Okay, so it's
Probably
not
just
like
waiting
the
for us.
sanctum of the tome specifically they're going to boil over to.
I assume they're waiting for us.
Can we pop in and then just ask the Grand Sage to try and have them disperse?
Worth an ask.
I'll give her an ask. And also, I'll be right back. I'm going to splash my face, stretch my legs.
I
she's not,
can
like,
attempt on your
sealed.
behalf, but I am a scholar, not a public speaker.
You got a lot of presents, though.
She will scuttle out the door. And alright, Ghosty Booze, how are you gonna take that? Let's have a warrior leading this group.
But you have advantage from being, the Grand Sage like that.
If she did, it'd be at disadvantage because Riot has angry mob.
Yeah.
Alright.
She's a sage. It's not like she's a...
It's
Oh, nice.
fine.
She may not be a great public speaker, but it is an angry mob and she is a figure of authority on their side. She is able to direct them back into the flooded city where they can surely find this group of evil infiltrators and
Ne'er-do-wells.
elven rabble-rousers. Ghosts will begin to disband. A slayer will give you all a nod. I don't think that will work again, so be quick about it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
She will scuttle back inside and close the door. can...
Back. Oh, it looks like it worked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You can head on over to the Sanctum of the Soil, which perhaps you should expect as much. It's a temple with big marble walls and pillars, but inside it is just thick, rich soil. There are flowers growing down here underneath a set of magical lanterns hanging from the pillars in the ceiling, which bathe them in glorious Woavaran sunlight. You can see
Ooh.
at the far end
Oh.
is not just a statue of Mithras, but a statue of her with hands entwined with Woavar and a tiny little Morgan running around at their feet.
Ah, so adorable.
Actually, I
Should we
suppose it
take
would
a
still
short
be
rest
a
here?
little Morgan egg, probably, instead of her
I
running around at
don't
their
think we
feet.
have time for the short rest.
Do we not have the time for that?
my
Oh,
eggy.
okay.
So, like, the mob went back to the Flood City, but who knows how long that's going to take.
That's a good point. Fair enough.
The only short rest ability I have is my prayer healing.
That is also true if need be.
Yeah, we didn't actually have to fight, so we haven't done anything since the last short rest.
Oh,
I
well,
mean, you did
well,
have the fight in the
it's-
Sanctum of the Forge.
We did
Oh,
have
yeah,
the Sanctum
actually, yeah, we
fight,
had
so
that
a
Sanctum
couple
fight.
of people
Okay.
have been lit up a little bit,
Yeah.
but not the worst amount.
Several of you are injured, but yeah. Only, I think, Lorna is in pretty bad shape.
Yeah, heard.
Lorna, I'll just cure wounds there. Boop. I have one of them. It's oh, it's not a D8 anymore. Is it 2D8?
Yeah, it's
2d8
2d8,
now.
so
plus your
it's
spell mod.
18 hit points on her,
10.
which I'll go put on her real
Oh,
token.
it's 2d8, right?
Yeah.
2D8 spell. Cool. Fixed.
Yep, that gets her back to full.
Cool.
Pretty much exactly, too.
All right. As far as spell count's concerned, I've got 5 spells left. I've managed to get through this all, and I've done 3 healing words, and that's basically it. It's pretty
Okay.
fucking good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shall we have an investigate about the sanctum here?
You certainly could.
Sure.
Seems to be
All
just
right.
one big open room.
But
Okay, yeah, it seems
Like,
to
is
be
it?
one big open
Nice.
room, but Amara,
yeah.
you detect that, well, looks can be deceiving, and in some cases the best place to hide things is right in plain sight, or plain touch, perhaps. You stick your hand down into the dirt, and it's pretty deep. You'd say probably a solid foot in, but under that, with a little poking with your blade, there's stone under there, and you, almost by accident, or perhaps a little divine guidance, you touch on what you could swear might be a handle down there. There might be a trap door somewhere under this soil.
I think we're gonna have to dig.
All right.
I'm good at digging.
I believe there's something right here under all this dirt.
Let's get digging then.
adventurous kid come with shovels.
Do you need Ina's expertise at dig?
That would be
She has
appreciated.
proven to be a very good dig.
Super dig.
Dig.
My digger.
No.
Hey,
Ooh.
LD's a druid, right? She can turn into a butcher. They're
Ellie?
good.
No, she's a
Dig it.
Yeah,
warlock.
but 21 dig.
She can make
that's right, no one-
Mr.
Yeah.
Bones start digging, though. He never
Yeah,
gets
sure,
tired.
Mr. Bones. Yeah, there you go. Right.
Give
no
him
one
the shovel.
There's no druid.
Just-
No one's a
there
druid
we go.
anymore. Who would in their right mind be?
Yeah,
a
who would
druid
actually
now?
be a druid? That's... Lol.
Yeah, I looked at the new druid changes, and the only thing somewhat functional out of that is the fact that the moon druids triple the temp buff for the wild shape, which is
I mean, that ain't nothing, honestly.
yeah, I know, but it's your level in temporary hit points normally.
Yep.
So even tripling that, so to get any big numbers or useful numbers compared to before, you have to be about
Level 10.
8 or 9. Then you get to like a CR 1.
Well, no, if you're a
creature.
Moon Druid, then you'd get CR 3 because your level divided by 3.
Yeah, you can get the stats, the 3 first stats of those, but you only get temporary hit points equal
Yeah, the temporary
to
hit points would
3
be
times.
temporary hit points would be like 27.
Yeah, 3 times 7 or 8 or 9, depending on your level.
So yeah, trap door.
All right. So, after a bit of digging, you are able to indeed uncover a trap door here. It is locked, but not sufficiently to keep a rogue of Amara's caliber from dispatching it with authority. And so you're able to pull it on open. And inside, you find a ladder heading down into a small alcove. It's only enough room for one person to stand in, you reckon. Who wants to go down and take a look?
Probably the rogue should, if I had to
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, especially
Be-
with dark vision.
The bee is willing, but the bee might get stuck.
I mean, it's less I'm worried about you getting stuck and more worried about like what's down there for like going through and what could possibly be trapped and stuff.
In that case, the bee is willing and thick, but still might get stuck.
I think we should still do the rogue.
Yeah.
All right. So, Amara,
Okay.
you are sent to scuttle down in
Oh
here,
boy.
where you find a small sub-shrine, part of this building that's likely older than the rest. And there are a pair of statues of Mithras here. She appears to be in her cowgirl aspect down here. Both have great big steer horns and even larger than normal curvaceousness and big old poofy tails, clippy cloppy hooves. And they are together holding up a shield, what you would think of as being the shield of a hoplite, big, round, and bronze. Except this one's made of solid stone, inset with beautiful lines of silver that make together the image of snow-swept peaks, at the top of which is a beautiful rising sun.
Well, I'm gonna be very meticulous about this. I'm gonna investigate this. Actually, I'm gonna sneak first,
Sneak.
and then I'm going to, one step at a time, start investigating. Thankfully, I have dark vision. I don't have to make a light of any kind.
You don't have to make a light in the representation of sun.
Not at not right now. I might I might light a torch in a minute, but let's take a slow look around and make sure I'm not gonna step on anything that's gonna explode or make the room crush me or.
All right, Kina, have you ever played Resident Evil 1?
I have only played Resident Evil 5 and
Okay.
6.
So in RE1, there's a very famous puzzle where there's a shotgun hang up on a mantle, and when you pull the shotgun up, if you don't put something of equal weight there, when you leave the room, the statue or the ceiling in the next room just slams down and smashes you into a sandwich.
Hmm.
Jill
The
sandwich.
Yeah, it turns you into a Jill sandwich. So the two statues here have mechanisms in their arms, and there is a connecting line between them, and now that you look up, it does look like the ceiling of this little alcove could collapse in and just bury you in the dirt. It
Hmm.
probably wouldn't kill you instantly, but man, it'd be an annoyance to get you out of there if you didn't suffocate, and it'd make a whole lot of noise.
Hmm.
Um, hmm. There's only like enough room down there for one person, right?
Yeah.
Enough room to go down the stairs for one person. Is there only enough room down there for one person?
Yeah, there's enough room down there for one person to stand in front of this like little shield altar.
Okay.
And it looks like when you pick up the shield, like without putting something else there, the ceiling would fall.
Could
Yeah.
I?
Get to pull an Indiana Jones.
Could I? Okay. So what if I what if
What?
I pick up the shield and Misty step back to where the door, where the
That
hole is?
would still collapse the thing.
Yeah,
and
but
But
it
I would
wouldn't
have
make
trap
the
a
her
lot
down
of
there.
noise.
It wouldn't trap me, and
Yeah.
I would have the shield.
That's true.
Yeah, and it would make a massive noise as it was
It
said.
would
Yeah.
also be very noisy.
We could just do the puzzle though, and
Yes,
not
I
make the
will.
noise.
For before doing anything, I will come back to the hole. So there's a. It's pretty tight down here. There is a little like secret shrine. It looks like down here with a bunch of like minotaur depictions of Mithras, and they have a fancy stone and silver shield,
Oh, cool.
but it's there's no doubt that this thing is trapped. If we don't, if we pull the shield up, the arms are going to lift up, and that's going to release the ceiling to fall
Oh.
down.
So you
Why
need
don't you
something.
just
So we need to.
Why don't you just tie down the arms?
Maybe.
Is that an option?
Roz will just take her shield off her arm. Here, why don't you just do a swap?
That's
It's
a way
I mean,
equal.
the shield is made of stone and silver. Not sure if it'd be the
You know
same
what? 1
weight.
second. Hold up.
What?
Yeah, my shield
Inah
too.
scoops up. We'll go down, take a look, come back up, scoop up enough dirt that she's pretty sure she's got it, and then packs that into Roz's shield. Bam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Are they
Roz will
holding the
take out.
shield like? Are they holding the shield vertically or horizontally?
They're holding it vertically, like you can see
I
the
can tie it
crest.
with a. I can tie it with a shirt then, just to keep the packed dirt from falling out.
Hmm.
Yeah.
There we go. Make a little hood and bammo. I say this because every time I see one of those Resident Evil puzzles, I'm like, shit, if only I had the perfect exact thing. I always think, fucking homie, that you're like in a garden, get some dirt. You literally are really after the weight.
Okay. So I'm. If I. Okay, so I'm ready to just Misty step back over here in case if the ceiling looks like if I hear anything, I am going to just poof back over
Well,
here.
wait. If we're gonna do it that way, I could do it.
Well,
I
no,
get
she's
my
saying if it goes wrong, she's ready to Misty step out.
Yes,
yeah, but
I'm gonna
I
be
get my
ready to deal.
spells back easier than her.
Right, but you don't. Are you as deft at finger switching with her?
I mean, if I'm teleporting it out, that doesn't really matter. But
But
I'm not that
that
bad
is
at
the
it.
point of it, though.
The
Is
Misty
that
Step's just an emergency thing. You still kind of need to have like the whole swap hands thing going for you so you actually get the shield. The deafness to Indiana Jones it in the first place.
I mean, I guess if it's
Can
that
Smooch help?
itchy, I mean, if it's
Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure about my estimations anyway. You should be good.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no real helping on this. This is just between you and your fingies. So, sleight of
Okay.
hand check.
Okay.
Let's see.
Smoosh
I'm
also
just
couldn't
checking
anyway.
if I got anything to help.
I can do this as a. Oh wait, no, I can't do that as a bonus action. That's cunning action does not count that. I'm not a thief, so yeah. Oh wait, no, wait, no. Mage hand
You need
is
the
only
bonus
5
action.
pounds.
You need the bonus action for Misty
for your
Step.
Misty Step.
I was
This
thinking of
this
enhanced
shield is
ability.
definitely more than like 5 pounds.
You won't know until you
sure.
pick it up. I mean, it could be
Yeah.
Featherlight. Mm.
Oh wait, 10 pounds. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, mage hand is 10 pounds. Okay, I will go down and I will actually take out my. I will actually use my mage hand to hold the Ross's shield up, and I'll be ready to pull the stone shield up. Okay.
Shouldn't you do that the other way around?
Well, they have to.
Because if
What?
the shield ends up being too heavy, or you can test if the shield is too heavy for mage hand, because then
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's
if your
true.
mage hand can't
I'll
lift
give
the
it.
shield but can lift the other shield, then we know it's not
That's a good
enough.
point. Yeah. I'll test the stone shield with the mage hand. Well, with the while I'm holding the Ross's shield ready,
All right,
just to see can I even
you
pull
touch
on
the
this?
shield with your mage hand and instantly die. No, it's fine. Yeah, you lift it up. The shield feels quite light actually for what it is.
Too light? Like, would this mean that the Ross's shield has too much in it?
Make an intelligence check.
I'm moderately intelligent.
You
Would
fucking
it
well should be.
even-
You're an arcane trickster. All right. With all this dirt packed into it, Roz's shield is heavier. However, that shouldn't matter because it just needs. It's
to
within
stay
this
down.
acceptable
It
variance. You
just
think?
needs- yeah.
Okay, I will grip the stone shield with my mage hand, and I will be ready to slide Ross's shield into place
All right.
with my own hands.
I think with
So
the
that's
amount of
a.
prep you've done, you can just do it with
All right.
3 hands at the ready and knowing the weight of these 2 objects pretty well. But yeah, you just make the switch.
Uh-huh.
And now you have
Amara
in hand.
will freeze for freeze in place for like a couple heartbeats and just kind of not move, and then slowly back out of the room. And we'll make her way back to the hole. Okay, I did it.
Good job.
Roz
Nice.
claps.
I'll pass up the shield. It's actually a lot lighter than I thought it would be.
Nice.
Close to.
What kind of? Whoa.
Oh boy, what is this here? Heavy hop lunge shield makes all stood in the beautiful lines of silver form and smooth mountaintops. Long ago carried on the crusade by the dwarven hero Drascus.
Wow.
Spent centuries methodically clearing the hardened mountains of deadly werefolk clans that long sheltered among their hidden valleys. As a free action, you can cause the Argentate to shed bright light in a 20-foot radius. When in that light, your weapons and those of your allies count as silvered. Cool. In addition, when an enemy within 20 foot of you deals damage to you or an ally within 20 foot, you can use your reaction to deal radiant damage to that enemy equal to 1d6 per point of your proficiency bonus. Also counts as silvered.
Cool.
Very cool.
That's pretty spicy.
That's a very handy shield for her.
Roz will
Very
make
handy
grabby
shield
hands.
for anybody.
Okay, I mean, like, who else of us uses shields?
Me?
Like all of you.
Me?
Yeah, like everybody.
Oh,
I think Aska's literally Aska and Amara at the moment are the only people who don't.
oh, okay.
Let's see. I guess none of the NPCs other than Roz and just Roz. Oh, and Skellybro, of course. Let's not forget him. His glorious little shitty wooden buckler.
Remember the party.
You could give it to Skellybro. It won't help,
I
but
think we should give it to the salamander who keeps getting hit.
Well, I mean that it doesn't particularly do anything extra special for you, but I also, or if for you getting hit, but I do agree. Like she's usually within range of anybody who's also getting hit.
Roz also doesn't have shield or
Yeah.
anything, so she has nothing
Yeah.
else to do with her reaction.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
She also did give up her shield.
Yeah,
to
she
get
also
the thing.
just
She
is
also
now
gave
down
up
a
her shield.
shield.
Yep. Cool.
All right.
What else did we come to this temple for?
Is to see what was in this temple, if there's anything
Just
that
to
would be
check
of
it out?
use.
Yeah, and the 28, and this was what we found.
Yeah, this was
Yes.
something.
It is very useful. All right. Do we tempt our luck trying to contact Senatrea at the forge there, or do we go down or go up to the hold where this advisor is likely?
It's back to the palace, I assume.
Yeah,
would be
should we give
somehow.
the forge a go first?
That is what I'm asking. What do you think?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We can see if
We
the.
might as well while we're in the area. It shouldn't take me
Yeah.
long.
Okay.
We can see what the crowd's looking like. If they've come back at all.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Head
you
on over.
guys get
Of course,
out of
fine.
the soil, it doesn't seem like the mob's reformed yet, but you can certainly see their torches bobbing around in the city below. Big old ghostly will-o-wisps in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
Miss
hurry
Miss
about this.
Osler did a good job of convincing them. I think we probably have time to, as long as we hop to it as soon as we're finished talking with. If we can contact Senatrea, as long as we get out right afterwards, we should be able to get out of here without
Well,
bothering them.
the question is, how long did getting an answer last time take?
It can be short and it can be long. At the
Yeah.
very worst, I can leave a message for them and they'll get it. And we
Depends
can
if
move
she's
on in the
busy.
interim.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's hurry.
Yeah.
That's probably even like better as far as time spent.
Also true. Alright. I guess I will get out a parchment. Anyone got some like nice ink, expensive ink?
No, not on me.
Claret
Alright.
will take a vial out. Yeah.
Thank you.
That is a scroll you're costing me, but I think it will be worse.
Well, if it's a scroll's worth of ink, then that will absolutely do the job. Quicker than just hoping she catches me on read.
Oh yeah, anyone managed to find any good deals on Black Friday weekend or Cyber Monday bullshit?
I got some.
I got Black Desert Online for $1.
Is
Oh,
that worth picking up?
congratulations.
I don't know. I haven't played it.
No, probably not.
Not unless you're unless you want to be,
Huge time sink.
Unless you're getting oil prints.
Oh
yeah.
god,
that's-
yeah. Oh, I have such fun stories about that shit.
I watched a
Really.
video recently about a game called Astrox Imperium, which is basically called to be Eve offline. It's like single player Eve.
So superior in every way.
Wow, that's
It has done. The one guy who makes the game has worked very hard to replicate the systems and mechanics of Eve into a single player experience, into a single player sandbox.
so just freelancer.
I guess.
Yeah, it's like what EVE Online is just a fucking online version of what freelancer was.
No, that's Everspace. Everspace is just freelancer. But sort of. I did take up Astrox Imperium. It's only like it's an early access. It's only like $7.
Oh, she caves
Oh.
immediately.
Oh,
I'm so
Senator,
persuasive.
She can't say no to you. Okay. Let's see. Scout roll 1d8 plus 3 for me. How much of a resource does she have available to expend?
5.
5. Okay. Well, that's a teleportation circle.
The nearest teleportation circle, I think, unless there's one in what's it called? In
There's
a
probably
dwarf
one
town.
in this city
There
somewhere.
might be one down here, maybe. It would be
I would be
If it hasn't
really,
stunned
really
if there weren't.
old.
Look
If-
at this fucking
if it-
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
got to have survived the flooding, maybe.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit,
it's
there might be
magical
one
and
hidden
makeup.
in the Sanctum of the Tome, even if there isn't one in the palace or something.
Yeah, well, fucking places there would be like a magical circle. And magical circles don't really wash out either.
They don't wash out, but they crumble. Oh,
I know,
Just let me
Foxo
have some
Tails do a
coffee.
swishy.
Just let me have some coffee first.
Oh, Contra Tails!
Oh my
Oh.
god.
duh.
I think
Embarrassed
Not
the
that
eye
anyone
noises.
I think the wagging means something good happened.
Yeah, that's usually an indication. I think she got it from her mom.
Ahem. Maybe. Like, I'm just glad none of you could hear that.
So
Did she
are
call
they
you an embarrassing
coming
nickname?
or
She said give her 10.
okay?
So everyone have a snack, take a drink or something, and get ready to move. I don't know what her help will entail.
Hmm.
Getting that open, I'd imagine. Hopefully,
Getting what open?
The door.
the
Oh,
the
yeah.
teleportation down into the forge.
Yeah. At the very least, if not that, then she'll be sending Saris our way, and if she's not the one who's meant to open it, she can probably force it.
Out of character. I still don't think Saris is the one meant to open it.
I mean, to be fair, she does have the mysteriously silver hair. It could literally be her.
And she is a direct descendant.
Yep, and she's
She
been
could also
recently.
know.
She has actually been resurrected, and it was around the time that the world started falling apart.
I feel
It-
like it'd be the biggest
it-
bait and switch, like with everything
I mean,
that we've
yeah,
gotten.
exactly. That's
It
why I think it
could
might be the
also-
case.
I don't want it to be the case.
It could also not be like specific.
Also,
It could be an energy thing.
yeah.
Yeah, and the fact that, you know, Ceres is a, you know, residium fucking dragon.
She might
If,
have the juice required.
You know, out of character, it would be like the worst fucking moment of a cliffhanger. So you see the circle, and next week, god damn it.
I mean, if that happens, then I'm crawling immediately into bed.
But I mean, this game is frozen. I was just in there.
Oh.
I've been
Piece of
munching
shit
on
transmogrifier.
fucking. Been munching on orange slices here just to keep the blood sugar up.
I had some of those little After Eights chocolates, the ones with the peppermint cream in them. They were very tasty.
Oh, I can't eat those. I can't eat that. Like mint chocolate, that combination. Mint and
Doesn't do it
chocolate
for you?
separate.
No,
I
No,
hate
it's
mint.
it just
I love mint.
it just triggers my fucking like no.
Why?
I don't know what it is. It's just to me it's revolting.
Strange.
All
I
right.
don't know. I just
Roll me 1d4, Inah.
Sure. A 1.
Okay. All of you hear a distant, like, crack of energy and a flash of light come from somewhere up in the palace after about 10 minutes.
All right, let's get
Oh
moving.
boy.
The palace
shit.
awaits.
So, what was that?
That'll be
palace
our
awaits.
reinforcements.
To
Oh.
the palace, I guess.
Yeah, let's go. Hope we can get to them before whatever nasties are there. Oh god.
Up, 2, 3, 4.
All right. So there is the flooded section, and then you can make a choice to either risk the main roads or go through the back roads. Guys still have water breathing up, so you can just kind of get through the flood, but there's still a lot of street between you and the gallery.
Do we have any quit between us? Now would be the time to crank that out.
No, we used it to get
No.
in through the high road.
Actually, let me look here. Yes, technically.
Technically?
Oh wait,
Uh,
actually,
I can. The acolyte that I have here can cast Pass Without Trace as a ritual.
as a ritual.
Yes, that is what
Weird.
my spellcasting thing says here.
Damn, why didn't we do that before?
Because we did do it before.
Yeah, that sounds
No.
about right.
I did it before.
Oh,
No,
But I don't know if we have time to ritual cast that.
I think if we do
10 minutes?
cast that, we actually get there quicker than
Yeah,
if we
I mean-
have to take the back roads.
If the 10 minutes is fast, like 10 minutes, and then taking the front roads is faster than taking the back roads, then it's definitely worth
Yeah.
it.
Tell you
Okay.
what, start the ritual cast. We'll just fucking carry her while she's doing it. Bam,
Him, but yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we will scoop them up and we'll start traveling. And by the time we get to where we need to be sneaky, that will be enough time for the ritual to finish. We're geniuses! Hooray!
All right, yeah, I mean, basically. So,
Woo!
Yeah.
why don't you then give me, I mean, Honestly, fuck it. it's plot. It doesn't matter. You
Yeah,
just
it's
get
past
through.
without trace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoom.
All right, so you return to the galleries where you had been resting earlier. And you can hear the sounds of clashing swords and thunderous explosions coming from the palace now.
Oh god, we better help.
Yeah.
Yep.
How long does it look like it will take us to get there?
Like a minute maybe? Just enough time to get up the stairs.
Charge.
Zoom.
Charge.
Well, good thing I can peace bond people then on the fly.
Sweet.
That'll be
Dun dun dun.
bit behind everyone, but let me grab your tokens. Do-do-do.
No,
Big old
it's just-
squidge of you. There.
I am faster than average, so I can catch up.
Yeah. That is true. That is true. So the party charges forth up the stairs and pretty much just shoulder checks the door to the palace. It crumbles easily, the ancient wood and stone not having been tended to in millennia, most likely. And you find yourself in another large gallery, but rather than the cold of the floodlands below, you are greeted with an intense, pounding heat. And as you look past the sides of the path you're taking, just a few feet to either side, the floor has by and large collapsed in the palace, revealing liquid hot magma below.
Oh, that's not.
Wow.
Wicked. Ooh, there she is.
She sent Saris
Oh
here
boy,
with
look at those. There's
no
two of those
wood
forged
backup?
rock giants.
Oh,
Yeah, great.
Yeah, you arrive just in time to see a pair of massive giants stomping out from the alcoves on the side, bringing up their hammers. Or Saris
Shit.
is surrounded.
Our backup is one person?
I mean, she's really strong.
I mean, if she's like a straight up daughter of the dragon goddess, or granddaughter,
Yeah.
she's gotta
She's
be
a
super
badass.
strong. Yeah.
I think what's probably about to happen is I'm gonna go and hold off the one on the left if you guys can make it to Saris, and someone else block the one on the right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Saris would be higher level than us. so,
Saris
I mean,
is an 11th level fighter with a really good magic weapon. Yes, why do you ask?
Didn't, but okay. Good for her.
Yeah,
I'm
cool
not
story.
max level. Yeah, good for her. I'm not max level or have like super up magic items, so let's just
You do
work
have
on getting this.
You do have super magic items.
Yeah, you do have
I
super
guess
magic
super
items.
I do, yeah.
All right, so let's get everyone on the board, and we will be calling it there, I think.
all right.
It's a pretty
It's
sh-
getting
Yeah.
late in the evening. All right, stony boys.
Hey, can I get inspo for calling in some Senator goodness? Seems
Uh,
like some fucker for me. I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't
I
matter
mean,
because we're about to
I
get off
feel-
my short time. But
Yeah,
you know.
you've so
Yeah,
far.
I feel getting like
Sure.
the was it 10th level
11th
fighter
level.
here is
11.
11th level fighter is more than plenty for
Yeah,
that.
I feel like having Saris around is your reward.
That's true.
Yeah. And the fact that she has natural high resistances.
No, yeah,
Um,
she's gonna be pretty good in this situation.
And she do be having Solar Celebration still.
Oh hell yeah! Solar
Yeah, she gets
Celebration
3
does
swings
fuck.
of that. Yep.
Yeah, she
Woo.
does. It's got Radiant. It fucks.
It is. She's also had time to put Prot Good and Evil on herself.
Double excellent.
Yeah. Let's see. What's the turn order looking like? Oh, B at the top. That's a nice change of pace.
Yay.
All right. But for now, let's see. XP here, buddy.
Oh,
Do.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
Oh, I'm so fucking happy y'all didn't fucking hear the small of my back right now.
Oh, it's a big old crunchy.
Giga crack.
Oh, that was a fucking. It wasn't just a
Ooh.
big crack. It was fucking wet.
Oh.
That's the good shit.
Like that's the kind of things like people will throw up. From here.
I mean, yeah, it is
so
it is a
bad.
gross sound, but the feeling of everything moving again is fucking lush.
Oh, yeah. But
All right.
getting too old for
Did
this
you
shit.
explore an
Here's
interesting
you.
location? Yes.
Yes.
You saw more of Copperdelve. Did you discover an interesting truth about the world?
Yeah,
hell
This is
yeah.
Ashen Dragon.
there's a whole
Sane
bunch of
spider
things
of
about
Lang.
the Langresh, yeah.
Yeah, learned a bunch of stuff today. Congratulations on talking your way out of probably the second biggest boss fight in the entire dungeon. Good job.
Yay.
Yay!
Yeah.
Second.
Now we just have to get to
I mean,
the
yeah,
biggest one.
there's no.
Yeah,
What do you mean second biggest with a questioning tone? There's no way that was bigger than whatever this final thing is.
Well, it was more like, maybe there's a third one between here and there, but yeah, she was a little bit scary.
Yeah.
Yay,
Ooh.
Moonlight Sword!
Ooh,
Oh shit, that's a good sword to have.
at
Yeah.
my side all along.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
guiding moonlight. You were at my side the entire.
So did you advance or complete a quest? Yes, you've absolutely
Yes.
done so. Did you protect the people of Iona
We
from a
have
deadly
found the
threat?
forge.
Still not
No.
really. Did you instigate lasting change in the world at large or the life of a companion? Well, you fucking airdropped Saris in here.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
also
and a lot more
broke
companion.
the Spodre out of her millennia of Zen meditation, for good or ill, so I'll count that.
Yeah.
She seemed to believe it was good.
Yeah. Did you fulfill a long-term goal? I don't think so.
I don't.
Well,
I assume.
actually-
Long term.
Does
No, I
finding
think-
out how to get in count for Xana's?
No, you still have
The
not
Volcano
actually
Forge is the
gotten
mystery.
in.
No.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to actually get
Yeah.
all our
Actually
things.
do it.
Well, no. Mine is solve the Volcano Forge mystery. It is solved. We found it. We have the hammer. We know how
you
to
don't have the
power it.
hammer.
Don't have the
We don't
hammer.
have the hammer. We
No.
know where
No,
it
no, no.
is.
We
and
don't
we
actually
We know where the hammer
know
is, so
what's
yes,
up the.
we know where the hammer, the anvil, the fuel, and how to fucking get there. That's literally solving it.
I
There's now no
don't
mystery
think it is. We
about
haven't.
the forge, and we know that she herself said you have to forge the fucking nails to shut the fucking holes in the world.
You know what? Yeah, all
I
right.
mean, yeah.
Okay.
You have solved the mystery. You haven't gotten to the place, but that is not your goal itself. It was just to solve the mystery, and yeah, you figured out like who the fuck the Ashen Dragon was and how to get in there and what to do there. So all right, yeah, you can mark
Nice.
that off. Everyone can take
Sick.
5 XP for today. Sky, if you would kindly give that
Ooh.
to Sammy, I will put it on Rawls.
Sure.
171.
Nice.
When we get out of here, I can level.
178.
Yay! And then yeah, short-term check. Aska, find the forge. You did it.
Yay.
Yep.
B, find a Lamon. No, you have not successfully
Nope, not yet.
found Big Spodre. Keep everyone alive. Yes, against all odds. Mostly by
Hell
not
yeah.
fighting
Yeah,
anything.
despite.
Yeah, exactly. I mean that's within my wheelhouse 100%. I do a tail wag and solve problem.
Amara, find the forge. Yep, you found the forge. Zana, survived. You did it. Congratulations.
Yay.
All right. So yeah, that'll be it for tonight. If you're watching on stream or YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Thursday, I suppose, for Pori. Till then, adios, and do take care.